Tay house.
Oh shit, Tay, you live over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Okay. I didn't know you lived in LA, Tay.
That nigga he lives on San Pedro. He literally lives down the street.
So you from San Pedro and you live off of San Pedro at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
How you keeping it fucking super real? He said, if I can't live in the city, I'm gonna live off the street.
I feel crazy.
Hey, but for real though, if you think about it, like we lived in LA most of our whole life. Or all our whole life, I would say for all of us. I'm thinking about how far I've ever lived off of Rosecrans, and it ain't been but fucking more than 5 miles off of Rosecrans either way. Like everywhere I lived in LA, I've been close to Rosecrans at least by 5 miles.
North side of Long Beach. I mean, I don't know how far that is from Rosecrans.
I'm basically 7 miles, not that far out.
Well, I stayed on the north side.
Oh, so you was right there. I stay on the south side. Like I'm on the southeast side. I try to stay by the white people in the artsies.
Mm-hmm. No, that's my plan nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
the further white.
I feel it. Unless they give me like a really good bag to live. Like I'm not opposed to living by us, but I know the bullshit that comes with living by us, and I know the bullshit that doesn't come with living by them.
Man.
It's crazy.
The way I always looked at it was, man, the minute I have the possibility of putting my son in a better position than I was, I'm taking it.
Yeah, for sure. I don't understand why people be like, no, I'm gonna stay in the hood all my whole life, blah blah blah. If your hood isn't with progress, I don't see why the fuck you would stay there. But if your hood is progressing, then it's it's a different situation.
Yeah, it's different. I grew up hearing gunshots. I said I don't want that for my son.
That was kind of the same thing for me. It was like grew up not being able. You can't take this street. You gotta take this street because this is where the friendly Crips are. Can't go this way because this is where the essays are. Like that's too much shit to think about. My daughter, like I have a daughter too, so it's like even more shit to think about on top of that. So it's like if I could eliminate some bullshit, I'm gonna eliminate it.
I feel that. Oh, I think he's still watching the Drink Champs episode.
Oh, I was like, oh shit, what did I say? I thought he was gonna say, nigga, you can't eliminate shit. You gonna have a bullshit.
Nah.
Hey, it's crazy though. I think about it.
Don't take it personal.
I was thinking about it, like just growing up and shit. So I was thinking about my daughter the other day, and I was just thinking about how much shit that we avoided. Like I could have gotten into way more shit,
Nigga, you got on fake glasses.
I was wondering when somebody was gonna notice.
I had already noticed. I just didn't say shit. I saw it following you.
But
it's trying its best to follow your ass too.
It's doing pretty good though, low key. I figured I'd spice it up a little bit this episode.
You got to, nigga, because you over here trying to piss everybody and their mama off.
I don't be trying to do nothing. Shit just happens, bro. I think that's the cold start right there. Shit.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
We about to roll into it. Hey, let me tell you though, that was a long ass 4 hours. God damn. I had to break that shit up. I had to break that shit up.
I listened to the whole shit because I was at work, and I was glad when Whack 100 finally came in because I was like, okay, it's finally
that shit was funny.
Shit.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Because game after a certain point in time, it was just like, nigga, I just want to drink.
Yeah, he definitely came there to be the drink champ. Which, you know what, I like a lot. I took a grip from this interview. She took. Come on, I got
refresh that motherfucker.
I wasn't gonna remember all that shit. But what I took away from this whole interview for real is if we got this kind of game more often, I think more people will like him. He'd be more likable character.
Refresh, because you kind of went out for a cool minute. Or see what you want.
How is it?
I mean, you straight right now. You kind of lagging a little bit, but you cut out for a lot of what you said.
Oh, just long story short, if we got more of this game all the time, I think he'd be more of a likable character. Because this whole interview, nigga was honest. He said, hey, I fucked up a couple times. Like, he kept it real. Like, okay. I'm good with that. I can't argue.
I don't know if he was being honest, because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's two sides to every story. So I can't necessarily say Game is 100% being honest because nigga, I don't know every side. But from some of the stories I heard where he took personal accountability, I was like, oh, okay, for sure. Like I can see that being the truth. You know what I'm saying? But
Most definitely. And even him
yeah.
taking
Also
accountability
though,
is big. Most people
also
don't.
though,
Like, you don't have to.
I feel like most of the show is Game you see on a regular basis. That's why I was like, nigga, last week I was like, nigga, I don't know why you tripping. I felt like I got the Game that I'm used to.
Me too.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know. Like,
This
cause I
what he
never.
do.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one wasn't. He wasn't like. He wasn't trying to be extra salacious. He wasn't trying to be headlining. He was just talking, and I'm cool with that.
I don't know what you mean, nigga. That nigga came out and said he better than Eminem. What you mean?
Oh, that wasn't the headline. He got pushed into that one.
No, he didn't.
He didn't just come out the rip talking crazy. That was like after conversation, which I'm actually okay with. If you're a rapper and he is talented, so if I'm a talented rapper, you have to feel like you're better than who they think is the best, and I'm okay with that.
No, nigga. Yes, you are supposed to have that mentality. Yes, you're supposed to have the mentality. I am better than everyone. But at the
I can out
same
rap them.
time,
Yeah.
but at the same time, that was still headlining. But that's the Game I know.
For me, I think that's more of the same because honestly, when he said it, I was looking at everybody on the top. And if Game had the same, I'll say like length of time to do what they all did, just take everything out of it, just rap bar for bar. Game could rap with a lot of
Also,
niggas.
also, I agree with him.
Yeah, I don't think it's
But
headlining at all.
no, it was definitely headlining. But I agree with what he said, but he said it as a headline.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe.
I'm gonna
I
let y'all
don't
know
know.
right now. I only got to 2
What's up?
hours and 10 minutes of the interview, so
Nigga, that's enough, bro. You bet you hey, that's enough, bro. It's 4 fucking
so
hours.
so I don't know what happened after
I will
Wack
tell
came
you though.
on. I don't know about none of that.
Oh,
I
you
will
straight.
tell
Wasn't
you
nothing
missed some
crazy.
funny shit though.
Wack
Whack
was
shit was
basically
funny.
because Nori basically asked him about his comments when because you know he said Nipsey wasn't legendary when he was asked about it, but he was trying to clarify pretty much that
Yeah.
it was they spent a really good amount of time, like they spent like a good 40 minutes on the same topic. And he was basically trying to clarify that when he was asked musically. So he came up with the comparisons. He said Pac, when he died, he was already a legend because of the work he had done. Biggie, he said Biggie was not because he had the one album, he was still on the come up. But when he died,
Gained that.
him dying, he gained legendary status.
Yeah.
So his thing with Nip, so he was basically justifying and saying that Nip before he passed in music wasn't of legendary status.
Yeah.
He was approaching legendary status, but he definitely wasn't there yet for sure. I think it was almost like a Biggie thing, but he had put out more work than Biggie for me.
Mixtape working to Wax, to Wax argument. Basically, he's basically saying like, man, he ain't sold enough albums to be compared to the Hoves and stuff like that just yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, one
It's
commercial
tricky.
thing. You
It's
know what I'm
tricky,
saying?
though.
And most of his major success was West Coast because I mean I've been listening to Nip since 07.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not too many people can say they was listening to Nip like that prior to what, Crenshaw?
Probably the first one, or one of the first ones.
So I mean it is what it is, but you ain't really missed much after that.
Honestly, you just missed like funny shit. Like they was drunk at that point, which I'm sure you saw the leading up to it, so you could tell how drunk they got. So that shit was funny. Wack was taking shots. Don't forget that, because that shit, it's a little cheat code to the game. Because when people start taking shots, they get a little bit more loose. And Wack was definitely getting a lot more loose towards the end of the episode. Shit was pretty funny, but honestly, the Wack's part of the episode isn't super necessary. It was just funny shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't gotta go back to it if you don't feel like it, or if you don't got another 2 hours of your lifetime to spare.
Unless you just want to hear Wack be Wack.
I think it was
I
funny
mean,
though.
I was gonna watch it anyway, just for my own personal viewing. I was gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah. But no, I'm just saying that's pretty much the thing of that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, today's episode, man, we're gonna title this shit "Don't Take It Personal." You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we got 91 here who just want to piss people off. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, shit. If people get upset, they get upset.
We talked about the Drink Champs episode.
Said, ain't nothing to be upset
about. We talked about the Drink Champs episode, man, and Game touched on taking that shit personal, bro.
That's actually one of my notes here, as y'all can see. I don't know if I can see that.
Nah, I can't see it.
All right, well, it's hella notes here. But that was actually one of the big things I took away from that interview was that Game, again, I think was speaking pretty candidly, at least honest in his own honesty, and was like, I took the rap game too seriously. I came in here thinking it was like for real, and he gave examples as to why, which is pretty valid, not knowing what you're getting into. And then he acted accordingly, taking his street shit to the business, which didn't necessarily work, rubbed a lot of people wrong, which is kind of why he sits where he sits now for a lot of different reasons. But like, he was honest in that shit too. So I respect it. Like shit, I don't know. I can't really say nothing like as far as it being bad. Like nigga told his truth, I don't know.
You wasn't doing no whole shit?
Not this time. Nah.
Go.
I respect it. I respect this.
You out here putting tears on the thumbnail and shit.
Hey, that shit was funny as fuck. That shit just came to me. I was like, oh, that shit is gonna go.
You digressing.
You out here trying to poke the bear and shit.
That shit had the DMs fucking blowing up though. I'm not even gonna front.
Now you saying it's all good.
That was an episode ago. That episode was me talking about Game crying. This episode, I'll probably put like I don't know what picture I'm gonna put yet, but it's not gonna be him crying because he actually was telling the truth. He was spitting real rap. So I don't know what picture it's gonna be this time. But last episode, Game would probably want to fight me.
Hey, this is
this episode though. We cool. Go ahead, Tay. We skipping around. Go ahead.
Nah, this off topic, but bro, don't ever use Old Boy song again in your stories, bro.
Which one? The I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I heard it for 1 second, literally, and I hopped off. The story, bro.
It made it like I wasn't gonna share it at first because of the song. Cause it's just like that shit just was like nah.
Hey, it was so hard to fucking. I was taking the video right, and I was laughing in my head thinking about what the fuck I was gonna do. I was like, I know I'm gonna put this nigga's music on, so I played it in the background as I was walking through my house, just fucking laughing.
So you low key like it.
Yeah, I like that shit, bro.
This nigga low key like
that shit, bro.
I like to have a good time, my nigga. It is funny to talk about how bad it is.
That shit, bro. You like that shit, bro.
You ain't gonna catch me playing that shit in the car or in the club or nothing, but it was funny to get a quick little sea walk to it real fast.
Oh, he is enjoying that shit way too much, nigga.
That nigga, he like.
Yeah, I had two videos. I didn't put the sea walk on. I was gonna throw it. I was like, nah, because he might think I actually like the song. I'm not being facetious.
Nah, nigga, you like the song. It's all right.
Bro, like that shit, bro. You use that shit to promote a GIF.
You 5-starred that shit.
Hey man, if it blow up because of me, then that nigga owe me something. That's all I'm gonna say. If it blow up off of me making fun of it, then hey, that nigga owe me something. Nigga buy me a steak at least.
Oh shit!
It's off topic, but it's on topic for real because it's one of our whole shit.
Hey, bro,
I told you I was gonna be doing some stupid shit in the stories, man.
Hey, Tay, what you take from the Game interview though?
Shit, what I expect. I was really waiting on something new to talk about. It really ain't nothing new to talk about. Like,
nah, they don't really talk about nothing new. I think it's just getting it from his perspective.
I wrote down some shit though. I wrote down some shit though, for real.
I think because I'm really a fan, so like it was nothing new, like nothing. Like even who he is, or how he was talking, everything. Like it's nothing. Like that's what I expect from that nigga.
Yeah,
the whole bottle, like he always.
I know that much. Like that. Yeah, that nigga was trying to drink.
Like, he was trying to be the G.
He always been like that, bro. Like that's who that nigga is. Like I don't know.
That's what I said. Like for me, the biggest piece of this shit was basically him. You know what I'm saying? Admitting that the whole G-Unit fallout was on him. But other than that, like I didn't get nothing new.
I got a couple things new.
We all knew that shit was his fault, man.
Yeah, but I didn't expect him to say it though.
I knew like he decided to start hanging out with Fat Joe and Ja Rule and them and shit after the fact, but I didn't know the whole problem was in the midst he had did it that way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was like confusion on that front.
Yeah, that yeah. I didn't know those specifics. Like I didn't know they had miscommunication and shit like that.
Yeah.
But hold on, how
But
y'all gonna
yeah, but
slide
I
by
know
what he said about Ice Cube though, for real?
what.
Ooh, remind me.
Yeah, okay, so good thing I wrote it down because he actually said some crazy shit about Ice Cube that I was like, it's talk about
But that he
it's
don't. But that he don't got bars.
he did say
That
that,
bar
but
shit that he was saying.
he said, yeah, that he don't have bar shit, but I really wrote down what he said, and he was saying that he has bars, but his bars aren't, up there. He was more passion and anger than
Nigga, I said that
actual
shit
bars.
episode 1 or 2 when you gave me your top 5.
That's bullshit, bro. You know Cube can rap.
Nigga, no, he can't.
What you mean he can't rap?
He can write.
See, that's
He's
what I'm talking.
great
Let's
at
talk about
story.
that.
He's
Hold
great at
up.
storytelling. But if you to be a great rapper, you need to be able to transcend different generations of music. I don't want to say genres, but different generations, nigga.
Yeah.
He does not. He sounded great for when NWA came out to the point where he was dropping his first couple projects. Nigga, after that, he sounded like the same ass nigga. He came out in the early 2000s on Lil Jon beats, sounding like the same 80s Ice Cube, dog. That shit ain't translate.
Hold up. So, let me just get this clear. Because he didn't continue to make
Off the pocket, nigga. I'm on the way, nigga. I go and get it. He still rap like that, dog. Like, come on.
I feel like his rapping actually digressed. I feel like he rapped a lot harder on his first 2 to 3 albums, and then he started doing more bubblegum, like
that ain't bubblegum. It's the same thing.
Motherfucking who I want to say.
As time evolved, he didn't.
Exactly. So
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, but I'm not gonna say he couldn't rap though, dude.
But he didn't. But his contrast was to East Coast rap, and East Coast rap bars are different when we talking about West Coast rap bars. Like West Coast rappers don't really focus on bars. We focus on the moment, the feeling that you're gonna get.
We have
East
more
Coast
of a flow
niggas
and
really focus
storytelling.
on like bars, like you know what I'm saying, like. Nigga, nigga, the jacker open up your top and rip open the box and all that little shit.
Yeah,
like,
the lyrical miracle.
We're not doing that, bro. Like we're not doing that, bro.
We had a standard flow in storytelling. Like even all Snoop early stuff was storytelling more so than anything. Like he ain't have bars, but like you listen to those old Gin and Juice songs, like he was telling you a story.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know if it just feels weird to me to say Ice Cube didn't have bars. Because if you play some of Ice Cube's old shit now, like not the new shit, but like Lethal Injection, like
God
that whole
damn,
album
I'm
still
glad y'all
slaps.
set it off. Used to be hard, now you're just wet and soft.
Your delivery is anybody can sound terrible if you're delivering it like that, bro. Anybody can
see you in the video with Michelet.
That goes back to Game's point when he said he was rapping with passion and heart.
Because if you listen to those words, it's not the greatest bars. What Tay's saying.
I don't know. It just feels weird.
If you could change the tone and how you say some shit and make it sound whack, then it probably wasn't that hard.
I agree, like 95%.
The bar, like
yeah,
what was said,
I agree with what you're saying.
Said, like it probably wasn't that hard, like in the first place.
And that's one of the hard. I just spit 4 bars from one of the hardest disses ever.
All right,
but
what
listen
you said
to how
isn't necessarily wrong, Tay. It's not wrong. It just feels weird, but it's not wrong. You feel me?
No, I don't feel wrong at all. It don't feel weird at all.
To me, it feels weird, I guess,
because
I'm just thinking
Ice
like
Cube in your top.
He was honorary mention. So does that make like who's someone else that doesn't translate, like Run DMC? Because they don't translate to me right now.
They don't translate at all.
But I wouldn't say they're not great though.
I never said Ice Cube wasn't great.
You say he wasn't a great rapper? No, you didn't say it, but Game said.
No, in totality, no. They're not all great rappers because they couldn't transcend. For what they did in a time was great.
I feel like it's just tricky, right? Because as we take from the old stuff, we always evolve and add new shit, like rapping faster or just better in general.
Well, my nigga, you gotta evolve. Kanye ain't still doing College Dropout.
No, and that's what makes him special, but in a different way.
Jay-Z came out and did Niggas in Paris. That wasn't gonna be on Reasonable Doubt.
Definitely not. And I think that those two artists right there and a couple other ones that can kind of transcend. Ludacris just dropped a really hard verse on a couple songs that I heard. There's a couple artists that can do it, but that makes you, I think that just takes you to another level. I don't think that
there's a
takes
lot
away
of artists that can do it. Snoop can still get on some stuff and still
Snoop
rap.
is the number one most flexible artist there is in general. So that's just kind of unfair.
E40 can still get on here, and even though he got his own style, he can still hit you with the flow and say some stuff in there. Too Short too, even though he got his own style, he can still hit you with some new stuff, get on some newer stuff.
So you would say Too Short is a better rapper than Ice Cube?
Yeah.
I would have to hear their shit back to back, but I can't necessarily argue
better
that.
bars than Ice Cube.
That I could say, like, he has better bars for sure. He'll say some slick shit in a real cool way.
Cube had a higher high, but Too Short is better overall.
And he's gone longer because he still technically could do shows now if he wanted.
They do shows together. They in the same damn group.
Yeah. But by himself though he could do it. I don't think anybody's really going to an Ice Cube show like that for real. Like by himself.
Not unless it's how the West was won.
Right. Like no, by himself. But I think Short could by himself still sell out. Because people fuck with Short. Like it's a movement. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So I don't understand why this argument is so blasphemous to you. Like it's not that hard to me. Ice Cube has not translated. Like late 80s, early 90s Cube, hot, real hot. And then you get to the late 90s, early 2000s, he still has some songs, you know what I'm saying? We still had the West Side Connection and all that. But his rapping, dog, we talk about between him, Dub C, and Mac 10, he was last on that totem pole.
Ooh, who was first?
I give it to Dub C.
Okay. I can't argue that. I like Dub C. Tay, what you think?
Well, who was the most lyrical?
Out of those three.
Yeah, Dub C, he was the most lyrical. That's a fact, though.
I think Dub C definitely could spit.
Mac 10 is right.
Mac 10 was getting off.
To me,
Mac 10 was getting off, but he got off real quick. Like he just and he was gone. Like it was quick.
I give Mac 10 his over Ice Cube in that whole era.
Yeah,
that's a rough
in the West Side Connection era.
That's a rough one. I have to hear like that, like 4 or 5 years that they was going hard. I have to hear the songs that drop in between there.
No, Mac 10 could spit.
For sure. I can't take that away from him for sure.
Ice Cube was still rapping like that. And now I'm with the rap. Gotta go, Cap. Yeah. Every single he was still.
So I guess for me, right? All right, I figured it out as we're talking it out. For me, when he said that he wasn't the best rapper, or like that he didn't rap that well, it just sounded funny to me. But when you're talking it through and I'm hearing how you're breaking it down and what you would say all goes into rapping, not just like your legend status or what you did, blah, blah, blah. I can see how you could say that, especially when you break down Dub C, Mac 10, and then Cube and you put their rapping styles together. Okay, I can ride with it. But that's why you got to talk shit out. You got to hear shit out loud.
I don't know, my nigga. It was easy to me.
I don't know, but that's why we're all here, right? But then Game said some funny shit too. The Big Pimpin' thing caught me off guard. I didn't think he was gonna say that shit.
Remind me.
He said what made him want to start rapping.
I listened to this last Friday.
Oh, it was See, I listened to it yesterday and today. He said what made him. A couple of things made him start want to rap. The first thing was he saw was Gloria Velez and Big Pimpin'.
Big Pimpin', yeah.
Nah, specifically, he said her name. Mm-hmm. That's some Game stuff. Because he could have just said the women in the video, but he chose a woman.
You taking it too far on that one, man. He saw the chick. He saw that.
That was intentional. That was intentional. Game's smart. Game is smart, bro. One thing I took from this interview, Game is super smart. He's smarter than people give him credit for.
I don't even think that was intentional, bro. Like if I go back to the Tony Ayo video, you know why I like that video? Buffy the Body.
Okay.
I wasn't watching it for Tony Ayo doing this.
Nobody's watching anything for listening to anything for Tony Ayo.
Like like, yo, Buffy the Body was in the video, dog. So like, if Gloria Velez is in the video and that's what caught his eye,
that's what made him want
hell
to start
yeah,
rapping.
go ahead and say it.
That's what made him want to start rapping. So that's kind of
it was more so about the fact that she's in the video. Like you rapping, you got these bomb ass girls in the video.
It was just one of the things they mentioned that caught my ear, I'll say. But I don't know. Most of the interview, like for real, I was just surprised by his honesty because I didn't think he would say, like you said, I didn't think he would admit to the things that he felt he fucked up. I didn't think that he would say, you know, like the 50 shit, like I could have did that better. Jay-Z, I kind of started that and I kind of egg it on still. Like, I don't know. I just didn't expect him to say that. I expect him to breeze past that shit, really. So, I don't know. But big ups to him, for being honest.
Facts.
Hey, but Nori said some funny shit too. Nori said some funny shit too that you probably won't see, Tay, because it's in the last part when he's talking about slime and all this shit. How it started. The rest. That part was funny as hell to me when they started talking about where slime originated from.
Oh, nigga, I wasn't worried about that shit. That shit got off the rails at that point.
Worried about it? No, but it was funny though. No, all of Nori's stories to me are funny. So I don't know. Nori's hilarious.
Yeah, that nigga Nori funny. That's why I watch Drink Champs. So that nigga,
exactly. Like I watch it for Nori. Really, like the people that go on it, I watch to see how they interact with Nori.
I watch it. I see. Okay, see, my thing is, I don't find Nori hilarious in that sense. I like the fact that Nori, because they obviously have relationships with everybody that they bring on. So I like the fact that Nori is the nigga who
I like how he carries the show.
I just like he asks the question that nobody else is gonna ask.
Yeah, I like how he keeps it real too. Like if we were all together and we did something funny last night, Nori, if it was like cool to talk about, Nori would talk about that shit on the show. Like, yo, last night.
I don't even think it's if it's a cool thing. He just gonna bring it up. You see how he did the whole. He was like, I mean, every time I see you, you hopping out the gut. You got like 9 girls with you. I saw you the other day. He like, I'm with my girl. What you? He like, well,
Game handled that well though.
Yeah, he did. But that's the type of stuff that Nori be doing that had me on like, yo, like I don't find it funny, but I love the fact that he's like one of the only people who's able to do that.
Nori is that uncle that says too much, my nigga. Like everybody has that uncle, you know. Mm-hmm. He's just that goofy ass dude that like you bring him around your girl and he be like, oh, it is this blah blah blah, you know, be joking and shit, but really say the wrong name.
Like,
and
no,
shit. That's just him. Yeah, that's him for sure. But I don't know, like they had a good little energy, but I don't know. I just it was a good interview for me. I appreciate that shit, but that shit, it was a lot of like little things I caught, like the slime talk when Game was talking about him and Wack are like Lakers and the Clippers. In my mind, I was like, well, which one is which? But that shit, it was just cool. It was a cool interview. But they did talk about one last thing that I did want to ask you guys about because it was a really good point. Actually, just really interesting point that I've never actually thought about. Crip walk versus blood walk. If y'all was having a walk off, who would you pick for which side? Blood walk is hard for me.
Oh, Crip walk is easy. Well, hold on, wait. What was the question?
Blood walk versus Crip walk. If you had to have a battle, like a versus, who would you pick for the Crip walk side? 2 people. Who would you pick for the blood walk side? 2 people.
I think they picked the right people. I just think that they picked the wrong victors. And I mean, obviously they were skewed, but
like, that's why I asked y'all, because we're more neutral. We can really talk about
that's the thing about the Crip walk and the blood walk, right? Because they hit it on the nail, right? Like the Crip walk is more eccentric, it's more electric than the blood walk, right? But like, because I would say like people who like really hit the blood walk, it's a little more swag to it, you know what I'm saying? Whereas the Crip walk, it's like you hopping around, you get the clapping, you electric, right? So I think they picked the right people because they picked 2 OT for Crip, and who else was it? And somebody else, and then they picked YG, C, right? Yeah, and Dub C, and then they picked YG and Mac 10, and then they basically was like, well, I think they was basically like Crip walk, they might have it a little bit, and then on the music, the Bloods got it, and I was like, well, I don't know that to be true. But okay, whatever. So they kind of skewed it.
Motherfuckers just trying to start.
I think it was an interesting conversation though, because I never actually thought about it. Because you do see on often, and that was kind of what they were saying. They say on often you see more Crips Crip walking, then you would see Bloods blood walking. I'm thinking about it. I grew up in a blood neighborhood, and I still, in my lifetime, have seen more Crips Crip walk than I've seen Bloods blood walk. I feel like it's more of a hood day thing. It's more of a funeral. It's more of a celebration, like close homie celebration. Then a Crip walk is just like people Crip walk just out in public randomly. Like it's not really like a thing anymore as much. At least that's how I seen it in my life.
I think Cripping got so popular to the point where it spread out from urban neighborhoods to the suburbs and shit like that, to where motherfuckers just start feeling like it was cool to Crip walk.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was just, it just took off from there because Snoop, Crips was the first like rappers to really blow up like before Bloods. So like they really, they had kind of had a head start and all the shit and really making their shit go global. Like
DJ Quick
Bloods,
should
it
have
was
blood
like
walked more.
Like Bloods, it was like it was really nobody for the Bloods in that time that I could think of that could really make the blood walk and go global like Snoop made Crips.
Not global, because the biggest dude you had was probably
Quick at one point, but he wasn't blood walking, but he was one of the first.
Not like that, but like he was still big.
Game would have been one of the people to make it go popular, probably, but he's not really a dancer type dude.
Game wasn't blood walking, and you got to think about it. Like you literally are just spelling blood. It's like more swag, so it's not like really doing anything.
You know how I kind of look at it. Blood walk is more like the haka. It's like a war dance type shit, and the Crip walk done got so famous that it kind of for me lost a little bit of what it was.
Yo, and I'm gonna just say it. Fuck what they talking about, bro. If you tell me OT don't be hitting that shit, get the fuck out of here, bro. They tried to downplay OT Crip walk.
OT definitely
be hitting. You got me fucked up.
Well, they couldn't say what they wanted to really say. Like you said, they were a little.
Hey, if you certified, you get to say what you want. Both of them supposed to be certified. So let's keep it 100. Like
they should have definitely kept 100.
We acting like YG out here. Yeah, YG be out here doing all that, but man, it ain't on no OT level. And we seen Dub C hit that on Mac 10 a bunch of times. So don't hit me.
I feel like Mac 10 should have practiced more or something.
No,
like they really had a battle.
Really, nah. Like that.
Not like a battle, but they've been doing it back.
They've been doing it on stage back and forth. But that goes to my point. Like Crip walk is way more electric than the blood walk. Like blood walk is just meant to be smooth. It's not meant to be show off.
But if you do the blood walk right,
it's still not going to be show offy. It's gonna be a little bit more swaggy, but it's
make
not
it look good. But it ain't
I've seen it look good. I've seen it look good, but
it's not. It's gonna look. It's gonna have that swag to it, but it ain't gonna be show off.
With Crip walking, nigga, you can spin around on one foot, jump up and down. You could bounce on one foot twice, nigga. Come back down, catch it, nigga. Then like nigga, get back over. You can do all that shit.
You end up over here. Next minute, you done skipped all the way over there. Turned around.
No, y'all right about that though. It is more like more high energy.
That's what it is.
That's because with the blood walk, you're actually doing something. Like there's a goal. Like you're spilling blood. Like with Crip walking, niggas ain't doing nothing. Nigga, they just walking. They just, you know what I'm saying? Like clapping their hands.
Like
clapping their hands and skipping.
Hey, the Crip walk is like them dudes that you play basketball and some niggas slap the floor type shit. That's what that
man.
is. That's
It's a show.
Okay.
It's a show off.
It's a show.
It's LeBron in the layup line.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can't even argue with
that.
LeBron
in the layup
line. Let's not forget about clowning and crumping contribution to Crip, making Crip walking bigger.
That also helped too. Yeah, because they was
That's
out
a good point.
Too.
That's a good point. Tay, talk about that shit because that really did. It's kind of like one whole thing.
No much need to be said, bro.
That was it.
And for the people outside of LA though, they won't really understand that because they weren't. I feel like maybe they might have heard some of the songs, but they didn't go to the parties. They weren't around. They didn't catch the energy. It was a vibe thing that I think that you had to be a part of to really fully understand what Tay said because it was a short sentence, but it was a lot that he said.
Bro, that shit was real, bro. And then on top of that, just to end this off, man, they tried to incorporate like the music argument. If you want to say Mac 10 had a better musical career than Dub C, okay, fine. He has some better songs and shit. But then they go to YG and OT, and I'm like, YG had a
washes.
classic album. I don't think
Yeah.
YG washes OT.
OT? I got 4 hits from OT that I could think of on top of my head, and I got like
That
one album
is
has 4
you.
hits.
All OT does is singles. Yeah, you talking about that one classic album, My Life Crazy, or My Crazy
album
Life.
by OT. OT got an album.
No.
He
I'm
does mostly
saying
singles.
he's saying he's got
Like
4
4 or
songs
5
off
hits.
of one album from YG, which I'm like, yeah, you got the one classic album. I'm saying
Even
OT,
off of Still Brazy. It's 2 off of Still Brazy, I think of.
okay, you got 2 off of Still Brazy, but that was my point. OT still got, he may not have an album, but he got singles that hit you out the ass.
He got Coco. I'm not gonna front on OT Genesis. Like he got singles, but I feel like YG have more of them. I don't know. That's why we should do a versus.
YG got too many albums for that.
He got a bunch of albums,
that's
but
why
I
I
don't
think
think
he would
got.
take it.
I don't think he got real like legit like okay
YG,
like because okay
musically he'll wash him just because
okay
so much.
My thing is, if you going off of his single record, like okay, you think Go Loco's gonna really beat something that OT put out?
If you play it right, it could.
It ain't if you play it right.
It's all about energy, bro. It's all about when you play stuff.
Nah, man. Answer the
What
question.
he played Coco.
Hey, stop bullshitting. Answer the question.
Nah,
I think you could take one of his hits.
Nah, Go Loco
name another one.
Go Loco ain't that.
Go Loco ain't fucking with none of OT hits that he.
Go Loco ain't that.
None of the hits.
You got.
I also don't think I would pick.
You talking about the early major YG.
Especially if we talking, especially in the black community, because after YG dropped that, a lot of black people got mad, said he's trying to be too Mexican. So
which is crazy. But yeah,
like as big as fuck Donald Trump is, like it ain't that kind of go off song. It's just because it's fuck Donald Trump, like, and Nip on it.
But I think if you like, that is a good one to start.
That was a moment song.
Yeah, yes. That was a good one to start with, or that's a good one to bring your momentum back. Like he could use that. You could. That
ain't a momentum song.
If he catch you with like an uppercut, I'm coming back with fuck Donald Trump.
Here's the difference.
But that only works for the moment, though. You can't put that in between a set
and you know why? Momentum. Like, and you know why? It's because like Tay said, that's a moment song, right? So in the end, and you talking about if this is a versus
left, right, my nigga.
If it's a versus type thing, OT got the hype. So you got to come with your hype songs. So a song like My Nigga, like, yeah, it's a hit, but it don't hit you with that hype. I can hit you with something that's way more.
Go with the left right type hits, the up tempo joint.
Left right ain't even one of them.
That's like a single before you drop the real. That was one of them singles before you drop the real single off an album. Like
that's why it would be in my rotation. That would be a good little build up.
But it didn't hit though.
It didn't.
So
hit
you
like
think that wouldn't wash none of OTs?
Left right?
Yeah.
No.
Damn. So which one y'all got watching OTs in?
Let me look real quick.
Let me look at YG's. Let me look at YG's shit too.
Because who do you love? Who do you love is gonna watch? This nigga broke up.
Who do you love? Why you hating?
Who do you love? I don't like why you hating over any of YT.
I like that. I like that one.
You can put it up though.
You can put it up. You can try.
Let me see.
You could definitely put it up because that shit went crazy when it came out.
What about
BPT?
Big Bang? Big Bang?
Big Bang is going. See, that's an iffy one for me because I really don't think it's that. It's the features
that one just
that
has a star power for me.
Yeah, it's the features that do it. It's not really the song for me.
I don't know. I like that shit. That shit pop.
BPT is gonna hit.
Yeah.
Definitely. BPT.
What about Do Your Dance?
West Side. Hell no.
He could come out to that one. Since we blood walking.
This nigga. I'll just read up to. There's one over here.
Perfect timing with Mozzie is hard.
I'm from Bompton. I'm a real one.
I want to party. What about that one? That's a good one to start your shit to. That'd be a good show starter. I want to party. And then Really Be.
Yeah.
Bompton.
You play that grind mode, it's gonna go crazy.
Okay.
Grind mode, yeah.
If you play that, see, and I'm just taking it back. Just like
I went to just read up too. Like,
and then what about Big and Back? We forgot about that one too.
Big and Back being both. That's one of them, but that's My Crazy Life.
Yeah, that's all for the album. Still, I'm going
That's
back.
why I said like
I'm going to the
that
tapes.
that album classic. So I mean, I'm not saying he don't have the songs to compete or nothing like that. I'm saying depending on the song, it don't match because OT all
I'm
high
saying
energy hits.
Yeah. I'm not saying it'll be easy. I'm just saying he has a lot to choose from. I think he can pull it out.
Like one of my
Since he going up against OT, he will have to use songs that's going culturally and
that's gonna
emotionally
go
pull
with
his
that.
crowd in.
Like one of my favorites is Bulletproof featuring J305. Like that should go hard.
J305 does some good verses. So pull up. So how many you got for OT? You got like 6, 7 for OT?
I at least got 6 or 7, yeah.
What about you, Tay?
How many? I don't even know how many songs he even got really.
Yeah,
I think
that's
for
the
real,
point, right?
Nah,
Like,
for real, I think he got like 12 major
You
hit
got
songs
Cut
and
It.
like 20 songs out.
You got Cut It,
That's a big one. Coco is a big one.
Coco,
Big one.
Bay.
Big one. I look like, yeah.
That shit go
What about
hard.
his last one? He just like, I feel real good today. That one.
That's like one of them fucking
That's a TikTok banger.
yeah,
right there.
TikTok shits. Yeah. He got a couple more. Like I'm trying to think of what the names are, so I'm just going through the shit.
That shit is stuck in my head now. God
me
damn
see.
you, OT.
You need to cut it.
Thanks, because that shit was stuck in my head.
What?
I'm not gonna sing it again because it's stuck in my head again. But I don't have that many from OTs. It's kind of hard to pick because he has hits. Don't get me wrong. Everything that he drops is a hit, but he doesn't drop enough. I feel like
Nah, he don't drop. He
wash.
definitely don't drop enough. That's the problem.
It's kind of a good thing and a bad thing for him though, because it makes
I
it
give
work
you
for
that
him.
much. He definitely single shotty, but like
For him it works though. Like that's his thing.
And that's all I'm saying. Like when he come with them shits that hit like that, it's a different thing.
You know what though? For some people, singles are the way. And I was talking to my boy about this earlier because every time he drops singles too, and he does really good for like independent artists. He's always getting over 10K streams and shit. So I'm like, that's to me pretty damn good for somebody that doesn't have any backing at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he says one of the things he does is he only drops singles. Like he'll drop an album maybe once a year or twice a year, but he mostly does singles. And then I was asking him why, and he's kind of breaking it down to me. And I'll have him on the show so he can really talk to y'all about it. And I feel like his points were really interesting, but from his numbers, that shit is working for him. So it's like I feel like it's a lot of ways to skin a cat, but if you can figure out that single game, you can make that shit go for you. Like OT, like my homeboy Savage, shout out. You know, people do it. It's difficult though. I don't know. I kind of like doing singles and albums personally. I like when an artist will give me like a whole bunch of shit as a consumer. What you think? What you feel like? Singles, mixtapes, albums. What's your
Niggas ain't hear shit you said, dog.
You're just breaking up a little bit.
He breaking up right now.
Oh, my bad. Am I back?
Yeah. Nope.
Saying, Tay, what's your shit?
I know he ain't doing this with them dumbass glasses still on either, too, man.
It is doing it with the glasses.
Oh my
on,
god, bro. Take them off, bro. You glitching and you got them dumbass glasses on, bro.
I'm not glitching no more. I'm back. I'm back. I can't take them off once I glitch. It's just they stay.
Oh shit,
bro.
But what I was saying was, Tay, what do you like? Singles, albums? What's your shit? You an artist? A little bit of both.
It all depends with me. I prefer to work on projects, but I don't mind working on a single. Like if somebody got an idea and they want to work on a single with me, then we could work on a single. But I'm going straight in project mode. Like I don't never think, oh, I gotta drop a single, I gotta make a single. Like nah. Because usually my singles come from just me just going in the vault, just looking at all the music that I already recorded and just saying, oh, I want to drop this one. I feel like just dropping a song. I'm going to drop this song. Like, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time, bro, I'm always loading up for album mode, bro, or dropping albums and projects, bro. That's what my main focus in music be. Creating projects, bro.
Yep. Pimp.
I rock with that style a little bit more. I feel like it's more to build off of a project than just a single.
All right.
Singles are cool.
All right, man. You know what I'm saying? You over here with the light talking shit, man. Let's be real. Why you over here pissing Chingy off?
Oh, you want to get into that shit?
Oh yeah, nigga. The episode is called "Don't Take It Personal," nigga.
Well, shout out to Chingy.
Why you over here pissing Chingy off?
He handled his grief like a real one. He wasn't too crazy about it. I guess so.
Hey, I'll tell you, who you call him, Charlemagne?
That nigga Charlemagne for sure. Nigga's gonna be asking you for a drop in a minute.
All right, so I guess so. Context, real quick. We talked about. You asked who was our favorite one-hit wonders.
Favorites. Put that out. Favorites. That's respectful.
Yeah, you asked. I said that. You
no. I just want the people to know because people think we be shitting on people.
I mean, you kind of shit on them, but it's all right. Because in the midst of the episode, you did kind of shit on them. But like, so okay, this is how it happened. So we were talking. You asked who was our one-hit wonders, right? And y'all both had titles at the end, and I was like, "Holy shit!" So I had to dig through and figure out mine. Mm-hmm. And then,
which we're gonna finish today.
And then, okay, we had the one-hit wonders, and we discussed it. And then you brought up a few different artists, and somehow Chingy's name got brought up
because he's one of my favorite artists in a certain bracket.
Yeah, and you was kind of like. I think he was kind of like he had one hit, kind of, but not really. And then me and Tay was both like, nah, because he had one call away and this and that.
Yes, 3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's kind of how it was. We were bringing him up to kind of rank certain people. Not to say nobody's better, but certain people have more hits than other people. So that's what we're talking about here.
In the tiers, right? And then
in the tiers.
And then we got from him to talking about Nelly because you was ready to shit on Ludacris, which I wasn't gonna let you do.
I didn't shit on Lucas. I just thought Nelly was. What I say is, I thought Nelly was bigger star than you guys think he is. That's all I'm saying.
Nigga, you was ready to shit on Ludacris.
You a hater,
and I wasn't about to let you do that.
Don't try
nigga, you a hater.
I wasn't about to let you do that.
You a hater. You a hater. That's not what happened. They gotta go back and listen to that shit. I thought Nelly and Ludacris were closer in range than apparently they are. Because when we laid it out, it looks like Ludacris definitely has a few more hits than Nelly does. Like. That's just what the numbers boiled down to.
Yeah. But ultimately, we ended up going through those. So we ended up, and that's not even like the full extent of, I believe, a ranking system. If you
we was just talking.
But this was just us coming loose talking about, a certain number of hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so ultimately, you ended up writing all the names down.
I wrote down the most important, not the most important, but the ones that we kept going back to. I wrote them down on a little diagram.
Yeah, those are the main names.
Yeah.
And then you wrote them down. Yeah. You put something under it. You tagged all of them. And then the main page gets hit by Chingy, who seemed to be kind of in his feelings.
Yeah, the first message he sent me definitely wasn't the most favorable, but it wasn't like talking shit either. It was interesting.
He basically said some shit, and I guess I can like edit. Nah, we ain't gonna waste time on that. I can like do some editing and post it up on it. Just do like a screen cap.
Yeah, do that. He said "you're" though. That's how I know it was him. He said "you're." The nigga, he types like he's talking, so I know that was really him. It wasn't his publicist. Shout out to Chingy.
So in a nutshell, my nigga, so basically he hit niggas back and was like, yo, like that's the problem. Let everybody be great in their own rights.
It's not funny.
And no, because you put in the post, we did it for shits and giggles. So that's why he said it wasn't funny. So yeah, so basically he got in his feelings a bit. And then I guess y'all had kind of a conversation, kind of talking it out because we talked about that's not even the full context of the conversation. So
I wanted him if he was gonna be mad, I wanted him to be mad for real at the real thing. So I was like, that's just a real quick, synopsis of what we were talking about. But if you listen to the conversation, you would appreciate what we said, even if you didn't like how it came out.
And me and Tay bigged them up more than you did originally. I'm just gonna say that off the cuff.
Facts. That's facts. I was trying to add balance.
Hey, it's a community. It's a community show here. You feel me?
we be having to school you sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get you on your rap history.
Hey, everybody
in your 2000s rap history.
Anybody could be. Hey, I was on a lot of shit at that time, so I could have missed some things. I was on a lot of different music, but I'm always okay with being wrong because y'all will bring facts and shit like that.
Hey,
and you know,
bro,
I'm cool with it.
Stop. Hey, why you looking dead in the camera with them glasses on?
Hey, don't front on my shades, serious, bro. Don't front on my shades, nigga. Shut up. You're a hater.
Nah, bro.
You're a hater,
no, bro. It's cause, bro. I'm listening to you talking. I'm looking dead at you, bro. And all I see is your fucking glasses, bro. Like,
you a hater, dog.
Oh shit.
Why you front on my shades, man?
Bro, you look like a goddamn pilot.
Holy shit.
Man. Hold up. I'm front of my shades, boy.
Bro.
I got the Bowser shades. I got the cool Squirtles.
Fresh out of 74 Mario Bros.
All right, nigga, you go ahead and do that. But yeah, nigga. I mean, at the end of the day, my nigga, he got upset. And yeah, I mean, for real, at the end of, nigga,
he wasn't really feeling it. He wasn't
feeling
the drawing.
Bro. Everybody got to get out their feelings. This is what this is, my nigga. Like, at the end of the day, we were giving you props for what you have done in the game. Trinidad James, and this is the part in the group chat that we were saying, like, Trinidad James ain't gonna tell you this nigga got hits. He got all go everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's that thing. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, my nigga, we love Trinidad James for giving us all go everything.
Right.
So
that is what it is.
It's also, oh no, not to cut you off, my bad. It's also a testament, we like saying their names like 20 years or so after they dropped their music.
Yeah, like All Go Everything was damn near 10 years.
So
like, that's wild. So I mean,
so even if you are a one-hit wonder at that point, like, that's still crazy. Somebody's still talking about your shit 10 years later.
Yeah, you know, Chingy had
like
the
20.
2. Yeah,
exactly.
Chingy had the 2 albums, and both of them, you know, and again, like, you know, I had to crack your muffin about the Ludacris shit, but I was a DTP fan, you know, and he was part of DTP. He had the 2 albums. He had the 2 albums. He had a good 5-6 songs. You know what I'm saying? I say he probably had, for sure, if we're gonna classify it, maybe 1, maybe 2 hits. But I mean, within the culture, he had some shit.
Yeah, definitely. Super black famous.
I had wrote my first rap to Holiday Inn instrumental.
Oh shit, for real?
You remember I had told y'all about that on my interview with y'all niggas.
Yeah.
That's right.
Holiday Inn is probably the second hit, and Right There is definitely the one.
Yeah, see, we wasn't hating on Chingy.
But I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mean like hit in the fact that like it wasn't a good song. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, when I say hits, I mean like, yo, globally, this was the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all fuck with One Call Away because that shit just hit for us. You know what I'm saying? But was that shit ringing off in Australia? I can't tell you. Was niggas fucking with that shit in Montana on a rainy day? I don't know, but I know niggas was trying to do the chicken head.
Yeah,
that's facts. But hey,
yeah,
man.
Can't say they weren't.
But yeah, just me though. Personally, if that was me, man, I'd be happy just to hear people just bringing me up in any conversation, man. Like, what? I'd be like, shit, salute. Yeah, just don't be, you know.
Whoa, a ghost just flew past me. Like, even in it was like a white orb that just went across.
I seen that shit.
Y'all gonna tell me y'all don't believe in ghosts?
Nah, I said it because that's what people be saying.
It was like a white fluorescent.
I'm gonna mark this time 53 minutes. 53 40, and I'm
snap
I'm gonna get it on the video.
Oh wait, so there wasn't nothing physically that flew past that you saw?
Nah.
Oh shit. See?
Oh, I thought it was really like a white piece of paper or something.
Nah, it wasn't. Something just came across the screen. But
yeah.
Yo, but no, just the fact that we talking about you and your greatness and what you did in that time. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not be doing anything on that level today, but what you did in that time was great.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, big ups to Chingy because he could have said a whole bunch of disrespectful, crazy. Y'all niggas just started y'all show shit, but he actually wasn't on none of that type of time.
I mean, then I'd have just turned around and shit on him.
No, it would have been more funny that way for sure because we would have had a lot more to talk about. But nah, he was respectful. Like we ended it all in peace and love and shit. So I can't even get on here and joke on nigga like that. Like he was respectful with it.
It's all respect. I'm glad.
Yeah, he was respectful with it, so I can't be nothing but respectful back to him. So shout out again.
Yeah, you had the main communication with him.
Don't go there.
So it's known. So it's known in the universe. You main talk to him. I have access to the chat, but I wouldn't focus.
We're gonna try to get him on the show at some point, though. That's gonna be a funny moment at some point later. I already know.
I mean, I guess my nigga could go way Joe Budden and say, "Who are you?" But
like, honestly, I expected him to do that. Like, I expect most of these artists to do that because, like,
oh, you gonna get that from Game?
That's just what you get. Yeah,
you gonna get that from Game.
No, yeah, I have to release like 36 more albums. No, I definitely feel like
look, we ain't gonna let you get jumped.
I appreciate you because the Game ain't gonna
yell Game. I'm a yell Game. I tried to tell him don't do it.
Hey,
that's all I need.
Chuck.
That's all I need you to say. Game.
It's Chuck.
Like yo,
nigga,
yo, Hurricane. Like yo.
All you gonna see is me dip.
Like yo, I tried to tell him don't do it, dog. Like yo, that's the only way I'm gonna help is Game. I tried to tell him don't do it, man.
See, I would like a little bit more help. I would like a little bit more help, Tay. Like if you could just trip him or something, like or keep him busy with a bottle of tequila.
Stick a crutch out in front of his leg.
That's all I'm asking, bro. That's all I'm asking. Just the small things, my nigga. Small things. Give me like 2 or 3 seconds just to get the fuck up out of there.
But
get into an open space.
A91, can I get a drop?
That's what you need.
Just let me get to open space, my guy. That's all.
I'm not gonna help. I'm not gonna help you because I tried to warn you. You ain't listen, so I'm not gonna help you. I'm gonna watch you really get beat up.
So I gotta roll with
like I'm gonna be like, damn. See, I told you 91. You gotta stand on that.
That's why I gotta roll with my cousin, bro.
I told you guys.
What you mean, nigga? You think I'm out here trying to get packed out by 40 powers?
You see, trying to get niggas to tag along with him to get.
Nah, but see, like I said in the group chat, nigga, I'm Smokey, y'all is Ice Cube. We all in this shit together, my nigga.
Nah, you heard what Game said in that interview.
And that nigga's
we
big
all
word
men, nigga. He said we all men, so we all got to deal with that.
Hey, but he also did
responsibilities,
say,
man. He coming for you, not us.
And I wrote this shit down. He said that he like to talk to niggas on the phone first, and then if that don't go right, then if he see you, it's up. So I still got a good phone call coming.
So he gonna call you.
And I'm looking forward to that phone call because I feel like we could get some shit done with that phone call. Even if he yells at me for like 10 minutes.
He gonna yell at you for an hour, and then you just gonna be sitting there.
That shit would be content as fuck, but he would yell at me for probably about like 10 for real minutes, and he'd be like, all right,
I'm be like
good.
Nikki when she first went on the Joe Budden podcast.
Hey, but now Nikki and Joe, they got a decent relationship. They got a decent relationship now.
Be going hard on your ass.
I'm gonna interfere with the call. Like, hey, Game, hey, skip step 1 and just go straight to step 2, my G.
Hey, fuck you.
We don't condone violence over here.
No, I think it'd be a dope conversation at some point, though. If we had the drink chaps element,
nigga, you put for tears real, on. I got real tattoo tears.
That would be an interesting conversation for sure. That'd be for real. Hey, but for real, I didn't think he was still seriously game banging at his age, though. I thought he would have like kind of laid back a little bit.
Before we get
he was retired.
A little bit, like people usually retire at certain points. But what's up? Because
I was gonna say before we get into that, yeah, man, if we speak on an artist, it's generally love. So I mean, you gotta hear the convo, gotta hear what we're saying. And if you don't like what we're saying, come bring it to us, and then we can talk about it.
We always down to talk for real. I'm always down for verbal smoke.
But
We got
yeah,
kids and
nigga,
shit.
all
Nah,
niggas
that
gang
nigga,
bang.
nah, that nigga 91 said he with all the smoke, not just the verbal. So when y'all really
What
want
are
to get
you
at somebody,
trying
get at him.
What are you trying to
Get
do
at him.
here,
He the
sir?
one. He
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 said,
taking
"Sir,
all.
I have a 1-year-old."
He
What
said
are
he
you
taking all
trying to
phase.
do? Say just because you like to live crazy.
Hey.
That's
He said, "Sir, I have a 1-year-old."
Let's keep it for real. Virgin Mary behind there don't appreciate what you're trying to do to me, sir. You trying to line me the fuck up.
Hey man, I'm trying to help you give out them drops, man.
You trying to help the game. I don't appreciate that shit, bro. You on my team, nigga.
He said, "I'm a free agent."
Fuck that shit. Ain't no free agency yet until September.
Oh shit. Oh, niggas is wild, bro.
No, but for real, yeah, Game might have a problem with me, but he gonna see if he looked at my streaming of him. I'm a fan of his music. I hope he would drop something soon. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. He said on the interview though he had some shit coming. So
I told y'all, man. Didn't I tell Black? I told you. Didn't I tell you? I told you. I said this nigga gonna drop an album.
Oh yeah. Drillmatic, yeah. You did
I
say
told
it.
you.
You said it was promo.
that's
told
the
you,
new
bro.
promo now. That's the new promo now.
I be knowing, bro. These artists don't just come out the woodworks for no reason, bro. Like it's all like, come on now, bro.
It's usually a reason for sure. It's usually
It's
something
always a
going
reason,
on.
bro. It's always a
Yeah.
reason, bro.
Unless you're Boozy, because
Like-
Boozy just pop out all the time just because.
That nigga be everywhere. I'm not talking about like artists like him that be everywhere. That nigga be everywhere. Like artists
Yeah.
that don't be like artists like, you know, Drake, like Dr. Dre's and shit. People that the motherfuckers that you never see, like
Yeah,
never,
Game.
never see these people, like Game, never see these people, never hear from these people. Like they pop out. Oh yeah, it's an album coming. It's an album coming. Or they promoting a new business venture that they just launched. It's something, bro.
Something's going on. Yeah, something in the water for sure.
It's something, bro.
Now you're on the money with that one. I don't know when it's coming out, but yeah, he says coming out soon, so that could probably
I like the way he talking about it, man. I like
Hey,
the
honestly,
energy he pushing behind it.
and we didn't even get into the Kanye shit that he said, but when you hear the context of what he said, I understand why he said what he said.
I thought we talked about that already.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
I heard more. I heard more of it. I heard more.
Where was you
of
at
it
last
this
week,
time.
man?
Nah, because we talked about the headline of what he said.
He's too busy wrapping up them gloves and trying to get ready for the game. What you mean,
crazy.
where was he at last
I told
week?
you, man. I'm on my push-ups.
He was too busy.
That nigga was in the gym. That nigga was.
I gotta release 10 more albums. He's a big nigga, boy. He's a big guy. Tell you,
we definitely talked about that though. Remember we actually spent some time on that. I remember we dove into the whole albums, how many albums Dre produced for him. We really talked about that shit. Like, I don't know why you don't remember, but what I
meant to say was the Kanye part of it, because we didn't really get into like his part of what he said Kanye did for him, and how on the flip side of that, what he's doing for Kanye and inspiring him and shit like that. That was kind of interesting because I didn't get that part yet. Because I
don't remember hearing much of what he said about Kanye.
That's what that's what I'm talking about. Like he said, on the flip side of Kanye inspiring him, getting him into rapping, like this new album, all that shit, energy that he's giving right now. On the reverse side, Kanye says that the game, this is what Game says, that the game is giving him that same type of energy, getting him into stuff, getting him excited. He's telling Elon that the game has him excited to do X, Y, and Z. So that part to me is pretty interesting because on the relationship side of things, he seems like obviously, and we talked about it a little bit more. Dre was more, I'm up here, but we're not doing this. Where he with Kanye is a little bit more, but they start at the same time, so it makes more sense to me.
Okay, but if we talking about just that, then absolutely the fuck not. Dre did more. But
well, we said that. We already said that. But I could see why Game would feel and say what he said. The energy that he had while he's talking about it, I understand why he said what he said. That was
Probably
pure energy
to
and emotion.
him that probably means more to him.
Yeah, it was more
Yeah,
energy and
I
emotion.
probably agree more with that. Yeah,
Because the game feels like he was going to be the game regardless of if Dre touched him, if he got with whoever, he was going to be who he was. That's how he feels, I'm pretty sure. But Kanye, after the beef, getting with him, you know, breaking bread with him, actually showing him different ways of life, different avenues of getting to it, I feel like definitely means more to him than, you know, the album that Dre gave him.
I still, me, I wouldn't have said nothing like that though. Me personally, I wouldn't have said nothing like that because that's still you saying something like that. You know, you trying to throw a little dirt on a nigga name. Like, come on now, we all
just
know
a little
that.
bit.
You throwing a little shade. Like, come on. So let's not act like that's not a fact.
Facts.
Yeah,
So,
no, we're all in agreement with that one.
It probably mean, yeah, to your point, I think it probably means more, but at the same time, that first album catapulted him. So like, even if Dre ain't work on none of the rest of his shit, dog, that first album
he did his job.
That head start that he got as an artist is more than most artists get. So
he did his job, bro. And maybe let's look at this. What if, hypothetically speaking, what if Game, just like how he thought the hip hop industry was, what he thought it was, like, what if he thought that he was gonna work with Dre, how he probably thought Snoop and Tupac and then worked with Dre, and then when he seen that it wasn't like that, maybe he kind of gained a little animosity towards Dre. You know what I'm saying? And it could be that too.
Hey, I would feel away looking at it as an artist. Like I'm arm's length away from being a legacy act if I just continuously use your beats, Snoop, Tupac, different artists. And then that gets taken away from you, and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta figure my shit out now. Like, I could definitely be pissed off.
No, I'm saying I'm not even saying it like that. I'm saying how when I say worked with the artist, I'm saying like he was really like next to him, like rubbing shoulders with the artist. Like he was really like
the tutelage and shit.
Like they was really working together. Like they really had conversations and talk.
They locked in and shit. Yeah,
they locked in. Like it's whereas Game was probably like damn, like he probably just get some beats, lock in, he in the studio, but Dre probably is rarely there. You know what I'm saying?
In and out type shit.
Like he in and out type shit, like doing other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you never know. Like, you never know what the situation is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I look at it too, like, nigga, and I think he got brought up in another interview or something I was listening to. But I mean, they had niggas like Stat Quo too who could spit, but like they never saw the light of day. So I mean, the fact that Game got that push in the first place, nigga, you got to be appreciative of that shit, nigga, because you could have been sitting on the shelf for real. He told the story about how he was hanging around with Diddy and a bunch of other people beforehand.
And didn't rap nothing for none of them. Got some watches and shit from, didn't rap shit for Diddy.
So at the end of the day, my nigga Dre gave you the opportunity and he gave you that first album, and your fallout with 50 Cent caused you not to have anything with Dre prior. Or I mean, not prior, but following.
Yeah, because he definitely, you can't be fucking up the money. Like, you can't be the new investment fucking up the old investment. Like, that's not a good idea.
Unless you're bringing investment, that's the concurrent investment.
Well, yeah, you know, but you know what I mean.
Them niggas
you can't be the new nigga on the block.
Them niggas was supposed to be coming up at the same time. Like, we don't even realize how quick that time frame is.
Exactly.
It was like 1 year and then the next year, right?
Let me look it up.
Or it's like 2 years. Because I feel like the 50 broke like...
That was 03.
03, 04, and then Game broke like 5, 6, right?
Yep.
So it was really like how... I don't want to compare to like ASAP Rocky, ASAP Ferg, that catapult, but it could have been something like that. Like, I'm up here, I got the features I'm doing, I have a little bit of steam, I'm gonna pull you up, and then people look at you too, which was working for them.
So basically what happened is, nigga, they had M booming, so M50, Dre, they get, I mean, not M, Dre 50. M and Dre, they get 50 Cent. They get him booming in 03. You get the whole G Unit thing cracking, right? And then you got this whole, I mean, that album lasted a second. Yeah. So you got a whole run through the 04. And then 05, you got the Massacre and the documentary. Dog, they was coming up at the same fucking time. And granted, we see the trajectory that 50 wound up taking from there, because like it didn't keep going, you know what I'm saying? But they were supposed to ideally be taking off Like, even though 50 was a little bit above, like, it's like he's right behind. Like, they still taking the same path.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you also look at it in the fact that Game was a big reason why G Unit took a hit.
Yeah,
oh, for sure.
Like, he wasn't lying when he said that he when he tweeted back at 50, like, I put y'all down, like, he did.
He was
Black
the
Wall
G Unit for sure.
Black Wall Street did his thing. Yeah, Black Wall Street did his thing. He did to G Unit what 50 did to Murder Inc.
Yeah, to Ja. Yeah, he
Nah,
did.
he didn't. I won't say he did to 50 what 50 did to Ja, because 50 still had a bit of a career, but like
it was Ja
it
had
diminished a whole lot.
The rest of G Unit, it diminished them crazy.
Yeah,
and it wasn't no lawyers and shit involved like the Murder Inc. shit was. Like no, it wasn't no
that's true.
Lawyers and none of that shit involved. Holding
that's true for sure.
Making music and it ain't none of that shit involved. Like it was literally just a nigga going at every nigga on the team and niggas can't bust back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they wasn't busting back enough because he definitely was like throwing.
So I think I would say the game did 50 worse than he did Ja Rule. Because he literally did it by himself, bro. Like
that's
all them niggas he killed the whole group by himself, a whole movement by himself, bro. Like it wasn't no compared to Ja Rule and Murder Inc. They had cases and all type of lawyers and other shit involved that had them unable to make music.
Oh yeah, because
like
the fans and shit. Yeah, they had the RICO charge or whatever.
So they couldn't diss back. You feel me? They couldn't make music dissing 50 Cent back, so they literally had to let 50 just keep dissing them. That's a difference from what 50 and Game went through. Like, nigga, they could have dissed him back, but it's like, what could he do? What could they do? They couldn't do nothing.
You know, it is kind of crazy when you look at it. Game was versus 50, Tony Ayo, Young Buck
by himself, bro.
Lloyd Banks, who are all pretty good at what they do besides Tony Ayo.
Olivia's a man.
Olivia's a man.
Like he did them all dirty, like all of them dirty. He jog walked all of them, and that's kind of crazy to think about.
Bro, that was the craziest time in rap, bro.
That gives him another. I think that gives Game another level of legend, like another.
That's why, bro. That's why when he say M can't fuck with me, bro, I believe him. Like I believe that he can.
I definitely believe that. I'd rather listen to Game rap than M. Like,
bro, Eminem, bro. When it comes to like real rap, like I mean Eminem hard, bro. Don't get me wrong, bro. But it's like, bro, like Game in this Game analogy, bro. Bro, you going against a nigga that sat in his room, bro, and listen. He took your style. He took nigga style that you didn't that you couldn't fuck with, nigga style that you didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a couple nigga style that you didn't beat, other nigga style that you didn't that you look up to, other niggas. You feel me? Like all these nigga styles, like, and he mastered all of that shit, bro. Like you can't fuck with that, bro. Like that's like fucking with. That's like Terminator 2.0. Like, you know what I'm saying? like
the Game is kind of like Thanos in that analogy for sure.
Yeah,
all
like,
that
bro,
shit
he got the Infinity Stones, bro. Like you not like, bro, Eminem not fucking with Eminem not fucking with that, bro. Like, and to me, bro, and to me, honestly, bro, like I like Eminem, but that whole the metaphor-y rap shit,
lyrical miracle,
that shit not it, bro.
I like it when you're doing it at a point. Like I don't like it just to do it just because. You feel me?
Like that shit.
Like I like when somebody will speed up a song and then slow up a song. Like I like the flip, but if you just
I like when you flex it. I like when you flex it in between the song, not when that's what this whole song is about. Like that shit is
exactly.
Like I don't like that shit.
Yeah, about bar 20 or so, I'm out of it. Like
I'm already done listening. Like, all right, what's that? 10 metaphors. All right, that's my dose for the day.
Yeah, no, this is.
But that's what Wayne does.
He does it better.
Nah,
I agree,
and he breaks it up too.
Wayne will mix some real. Wayne will say some shit like. Wayne will mix his shit with some real life shit that a nigga really be doing. Like, yeah, like I can't explain.
And it also won't be the whole song too, because he'll come at you hard real quick. But then he'll slow it up and say,
like I said, he flexes his shit, bro. He don't just make it about him just knowing how to do that.
Wayne will break it up with an ad-lib or something. Yeah.
Like, I don't be trying to hear that, bro. I want to hear
Don't be hitting me with the rock eyebrow, nigga. Who put that eyebrow down?
I want to hear niggas really rap, bro.
Nah, man. I disagree with that because Wayne's verses be hard as fuck, but Wayne hit you with the shitload of metaphors.
I'm not saying that Wayne don't do that.
He does it just
Wayne
enough,
don't do that because Wayne do it sometimes too, where he got some songs where I don't like him because that's what he do. So it's like I just don't like that. Even when Wayne do it, I don't like it. Like,
oh, for sure.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, it's too
like,
much.
Really, you don't like the Wayne metaphor shit?
I'm not biased, bro. I don't like when no.
Oh no,
rapper do
it
that
ain't
shit.
okay. Because I'm like, yo, them be the hottest Wayne songs to me.
No, I'm talking about like the continuous metaphor bars, like the whole song, just straight metaphors. Just like, nah, I don't like that shit, bro. Like, I don't like that shit.
Like, one of my favorite Wayne's verses is the "I'm taking over" verse, and he did that shit the whole verse pretty much.
But it's conversational.
I am a beast. Feed me rappers or feed me beats. I'm untamed. I need a leash.
I guess it's just the way he does it.
That's conversational.
I love brain. I need a leech.
Like he could say that.
Follow it though.
He could say that to you in a conversation, and you can follow that regular, bro. Like
I can't follow what Eminem saying at all.
Oh no, absolutely. I'm not even talking about Eminem at this point.
Like I am a beast. Hey, feed me rappers and feed me beats. Like you could talk that regular, like a conversation, bro. Like you're really talking to somebody like that.
Oh, no, I'm just saying it's still metaphorical.
But no, it's not. But that's the difference between him and Eminem. Eminem don't do it like that, bro.
Oh no, we're not talking about the Eminem shit. Yeah, you absolutely right.
I'm talking about Eminem. That's the only thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about Eminem. I ain't talking about nobody else. I'm talking about Eminem. Like I don't like Eminem because of that. Like that's what I'm talking about. Because that's all he does. Like he does that all the like. That's all his songs consist of is just constant metaphors back to back. Like I don't be wanting to hear that. Like you know what I'm saying. So I don't really listen to Eminem. The old Eminem, Marshall Mathers LP.
I prefer the old Eminem. Yes.
Yeah, Marshall Mathers LP shit. That shit like that. Like I fuck with that for
sure.
The
newer shit, especially the shit where he's just trying to rap fast.
Rap God.
Shit, yeah, I don't like none of that.
I don't do that. And I don't know how y'all feel, but man, I feel like niggas who try to rap fast like that, man, they just be trying to use the cheat code to get past.
Bro, that's why I don't be impressed by people who rap fast unless they really saying some shit. Because bro, anybody, it's actually easier to rap fast than it is to rap slow.
The one nigga who gets my respect who did that was Twista. Because at the end of the day, like Twista be saying shit, he be really flipping it, he be doing it to the beat, like nigga, it be. You
know who else is really good at that
I like Tech 9. That's my guy.
I never really was a Tech 9 fan.
You crazy? Tech 9 crazy. What?
I'm not gonna say he couldn't rap or nothing like that because he definitely is talented, but I was just never really a fan of his.
It's because his style of music though. He more of an alternative, like hip hop rock type of style, like
which I like from some people. It's not me and him don't vibe. But I hear what you're saying though. He does rap well.
That nigga go crazy. You ain't heard that Midwest Choppers?
Probably not, but I could definitely. I've heard him freestyle before. This shit's crazy.
It's him, Twista, Busta Rhymes. I think Wayne on that shit. I think
I have to look that up.
That's one of the newer ones.
I'm not sure. I think it's number 3.
Okay, we'll have to look that one up because I don't know about that one, but I would definitely
with him. It's Busta Rhymes, Twista. I think Wayne
Busta
on
Rhymes,
that shit.
I'm on that shit, so that's 2 of my favorites. Wayne, 3 favorites. You know who I like that raps fast, but he's a younger rapper. JID. I feel like he does it just enough. I feel like he does it just enough because he'll flex it like Tay says. He'll flex it, then he'll pull it back.
I gotta guess. Some more.
Yeah, Earth Gang hard.
I gotta suggest, guys. I'm gonna guess then.
Yo, I sent him the link a little bit ago. He ready to slide?
Let me switch over.
I might be switching to my phone at some point during this, but we gonna still rock it out.
This nigga.
Batteries, man, batteries.
Yo, that is why I'm hooked up.
Yeah, you're smarter than I. Once my little one gets on the schedule, this is gonna be dope. Shout out to her though. She's everything.
What'd you say the name of that song was, Tay?
Midwest Choppers.
Choppers. Yeah. Midwest Choppers.
You got the little scene in the background though. 91 look like you in New York or Chicago or something.
Yes, sir. Even though I'm in the good old city of Long Beach.
That nigga in Long Beach, not
Yes,
nowhere.
sir. Yes, sir. You know, I be ducked off different places.
Oh my
here and there.
goodness, bro.
I get around like Tupac.
This nigga.
I do. I be in different places all the time, but you know, it's until we get situated. It's mobile.
Speaking of, what is your favorite Tupac albums?
Wow.
That's a tough one, right?
Go ahead. You go first.
That's a tough. Does Machiavelli count as Tupac albums?
Nigga,
What, the 7 Day Theory?
His name.
You talking about the 7 Day Theory?
I just want to make sure. I just let me see. Come on, because I don't want to miss none. Because I got one in my head that's probably gonna be my favorite, just because the first one I thought of. But let me just make sure I'm not missing none, because that's tough. Because Tupac got a couple really good ones. Yeah, I think All Eyes on Me is probably my favorite, but Me Against the World is really good too. I'm gonna go All Eyes on Me. I'm gonna go with that one. But damn, Machiavelli was hard too, though. What's yours, cuz?
Oh, All Eyes on Me, easy. Like
Honorary cuz. Tay, what's yours?
Torn. Well, actually, not really. My favorite is Me Against the World.
Yeah.
I'm not torn. My favorite is I could live with that.
What was your other one you were thinking about?
The 7 Day Theory.
None
I mean,
are
if you
bad.
really want to cheat, you can pick the best of. But yeah, nah, that's
I love All Eyes. I
pick.
love All Eyes on Me too, but
that's like saying what's your favorite Snoop album?
That's like asking what's your favorite anime, and niggas say Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, hold on. What's wrong with that? Granted, it's not my favorite,
whack,
but what's wrong
and
with
that's
that?
why I said I ain't
That's
got
a
nothing
trash
against it. That's why I said I ain't got nothing against it. But I mean, come on.
Nah, but what's wrong with that?
I feel like that's like
I mean,
the
okay.
answer when you don't have an answer. Like,
Yeah, like come on. Like All Eyes on Me.
It don't go nowhere, my nigga.
Like, come on.
I look at Dragon Ball Z as it's all of our starting point for the most part.
Nah, but if you would have said like for example,
it's not the best.
If you would have said like, oh, mine's is 7 Day Theory, I'd have been like, word, 7 Day Theory? What's your favorite song off that one? All Eyes on Me. I'm just like, that's what everybody say. You feel me?
It got all the bangers on there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what everybody say.
off of 7 Day Theory, I think
that's why I was like,
nah, but I'm being serious. What's wrong with Dragon Ball Z though?
Nothing.
It don't have no depth, bro.
That's what everybody.
That shit is great.
It's just everybody
so
like that.
You know how when you're trying to look like you know something for your girl,
I get what you're
really
saying.
know?
I get what you're saying, but it's fucking great.
No,
it's
still great. That's why before I said
it's
what
okay,
I said, I
but it's really easy to poke holes in it.
It's still fucking great.
It's great. It's great.
Now there are better animes, but it's still fucking great.
No, it is. It's great. Like that's why I gave a disclaimer before I said it.
It's cool, but it's kind of mid too at the same time.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's kind of mid,
ass nigga.
Bro, it takes them 30 episodes to get to the fucking fight, dog. Like,
nigga, that's what it's supposed to be, nigga. If you didn't hear that last time on Dragon Ball
Z, nigga blinks. Come on, bro.
Oh no, but look though. This is why I say it with no disrespect, because that All Eyes on Me album was a double album that went diamond, and no album in history in the world has ever did that. I think it was probably like one other one that probably did, but
double
like, but it wasn't a hip hop album though.
Because Nelly went diamond, but it wasn't a double.
Yeah, it wasn't a double. Like that was like the only hip hop double album to ever go diamond type shit.
I would like to say Drake will probably have one at some point, but he don't have one now.
Too late in the game now.
You think so?
Full length double album, like
for sales, you're not getting a diamond album. I mean, if they counting the singles on there, maybe, but like I don't think you're getting a full length double disc diamond like. Yeah, I mean, in today's world, he could put all his old hits on the same project and obviously get a diamond album because with streaming and shit, like he could cheat it that way. But
he did that before, actually, already
with the Take Care type shit, right? Then he re-released the mixtape as
he released it was Care Package.
I mean, yeah, there you go, yeah.
So
I feel like it's kind of fair. You you got to throw a best of,
Yeah, but it was more comprised of
Nigga, do a best of when you retired.
Nah, but look though, no. He get that because those Drake songs that he put on that album was
he put some mixtape tracks on there, like some shit that just wasn't on album. So I get that, but that wasn't a best of. That's not a best of in that case.
It was like a touch. It was like a mid career highlights.
Yeah, can I talk now? Damn.
Our bad. Go ahead, Tay.
What I was gonna say was like the songs that was comprised on that album were a lot of slipaways that he dropped throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? So like I understand why he did that, because like a lot of those like what's that shit called? Damn. Most of the songs on there was like all like songs that he just dropped. It never was tied to an album or nothing. So like he get that pass. Like,
yeah,
he
get
that
throwaways
pass for that care package. Like it was like throwaway singles that he
they was people's favorite throwaways.
Facts. So
I feel like that's fair. You can drop those.
He get
that.
You
could drop those, especially when you've been out for a long ass time.
Because they were all songs that people like really like wanted. You know, like
it's like people's like requested type shit.
Yeah,
exactly. And to have them all on the playlist, like it's like that was the best thing you could have did with those songs.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's not the greatest hits.
No, it wasn't the greatest hits. It was just a playlist. It was a care package.
All right, it was like a most requested fans playlist type shit.
Like the ones we ain't put on streaming platforms. Here you go.
Yeah, those songs.
Yeah, the ones that
the ones that everybody be looking for.
Yeah.
So yeah, if that nigga do some shit where he put Hotline Bling on the album and he puts fucking Started from the Bottom, headlines and all that shit on one album. Yeah, but I'm saying like if he does that, like with the streaming shit, it'd be weird. So like niggas will put singles on different projects or like they'll have a single and it wasn't supposed to go on the album. So then they'll put it on the album so it counts towards sales.
Yeah. Bundles.
Yeah, that shit weak, but I don't trust shit. I don't trust shit. I don't count shit like that though. Like if I know it's just like a gimmick for like extra stream, I don't count that. Like I don't take that serious.
That whole shooting game is icky. It's hard to tell.
I feel you, and I'm the same way. But I'm just saying, like that's probably the only way, like nigga go diamond at this point.
Oh yeah. In that aspect, yeah, for sure.
You feel like it's too late in the game for him to go diamond, huh?
Everything's streaming, bro. I ain't gotta buy your album.
Ain't nobody buying no physical copies no more, bro.
Yeah, and it's
cars don't even come with CD players no more, bro.
True fact.
You can still buy albums, but most niggas don't realize you can still buy albums.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about
you can buy
albums though. You still gotta have a CD player.
Yeah.
Nah, I can go on the iTunes store and actually physically buy. That's how I buy your singles. Like I go to the iTunes store and actually physically buy your singles.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Like you could buy buy the actual music, but we're talking about like physical disc though.
Yeah, no,
nigga, that's still nigga. He talking about have a copy. That's still streaming, bro. What the hell?
No, it's not. It doesn't count as streaming.
It's better though, but yeah.
If I go on there and I buy it, it's
another level. Yeah, it's another level of it. You get a little bit more money from that, as opposed to me just like playing it on a playlist or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about physical copy though, bro.
Yeah, no, I know.
You ain't getting no.
I'm not talking about nothing digital.
Yeah, you only buying physical. You only buying digital like hard copies if you're a super fan. Like somebody released a special like anniversary
album. Who's selling hard?
Hey, bro, Bad Bunny sold out of his hard copies. He had hard copy discs and like a couple other things that he signed.
But at a concert when he was there.
No. He sold that shit online.
Okay.
No, he sold that shit online, bro.
Yeah, that's a little different. I get that.
He sold that shit online as like a memorabilia pack for his fans.
You know how many female fans he got, bro?
Exactly.
Oh no, I get that.
I'm
saying like now, like nigga, let me throw this shit on Amazon. Like it's not selling.
You have to be of a certain stature of artist.
They don't even sell albums in Target like that no more.
Nigga, you gotta be a reggaeton artist to sell physical.
You gotta have a certain type of swag. Like
so you gotta be a reggaeton.
You gotta be a reggaeton artist. No cap. Tell me I'm lying, bro.
No, you ain't lying. I ain't lying. He sold his shit the fuck out, bro. It sold out.
Nigga, because nigga, that reggaeton music is different, bro.
Something else. We talked about it. It's different.
We did talk about it.
I feel like at some point in the future, we all gonna be on a reggaeton album at some point. I
gotta give me one.
Hey man,
nigga, we gonna get on this. I gotta give me first. God damn it.
Oh, for sure. That's already happening. I don't have to speak that into existence. This other shit though.
Give me one. Gotta give me
I think me and Tay got that right energy about that shit. I think it's
I gotta give me one, man.
We already got the Virgin Mary in the back.
Set up the studio. Just set up the studio. Feel me? Set up the studio with the right ambiance. There's some girls up there at the studio. Shake their hips and shit. Get us in
that's
the mood.
That's Tay, man. T-E-Y.
Yep, me and 91. Yep, me and 91 gonna be in the studio. Yep.
You can't put him in the studio with nobody.
Nigga. Hey, Eric. You remember that scene on Love and Hip Hop where that nigga was in the studio?
Nigga, I can't. Nah.
Oh,
I don't watch
you don't
reality
do it?
TV.
Oh man, well this is real easy because everybody's been in that situation. I'm sure if you have a baby mama, you in the studio, you're not doing nothing. You're on the boards, but it's entertainment behind you. His girl walks in at the moment where he turns around to say something to the entertainment, so it looks like they're having a conversation. It's all downhill from there. Because the entertainment wasn't even supposed to be in the studio in the first fucking place, and he get caught technically talking to him. It's a fucking problem.
That's gonna be your ass, nigga.
Hell fucking nah. I don't put myself in the situation.
Because we're gonna be in this. This is gonna be me, you, and it's gonna be like 9 other little Latinos, and we gonna be up in the mood. Some brown skin women up in there.
Unless we talk about,
we're gonna be lit. 91. Hey, 91. Our studio session is always gonna involve women, bro.
That's why I send my music to your ass, bro.
I'm putting that out there. I'm putting that out there for future references. Whenever me and 91 in the stew, we got women around.
That sounds like some real R&B shit. Like if I was an R&B singer, I could really rock with that vibe. Because that would
I'm a singer, bro. What you talking about?
You can do whatever you want. I'm just a producer, so I'm in the background. You the star.
Nah, you're not gonna get in trouble, bro.
You the star, not me.
Ones.
Whenever, get out of here.
Hookah.
Nah, I smoke solos and I don't share the hookahs.
Nah.
That's how you get diseases.
Nah, I know you got a wife, bro. I ain't gonna.
That's why I pass them all to you. That's why I pass them all to you. Oh, it's not even a thing. I pass them. Like, oh, you want the singer? It's Tay. He's right here.
Yep, and I'm gonna be the yep.
Yep. I'm all
right.
Yep. I'm Stockton.
Yep,
I'm passing.
I'm be all out there too. Like, nah, I'm good. My man's though. Go holla at my man's. When the fat girls knocking on your hotel room, knocking on your hotel room door. Hey, you already gonna know who sent them.
I already had a perfect song for that too. Who let these hoes in my room?
I just had it in my head, bro. Let these hoes. I just had it in my head. Hey, but did you know? Have you ever listened to that song completely? Like, if you listen to that song and listen deeply. Mm-hmm. There are actually women in the back having conversations.
Oh yeah.
And like, so I've like listened to their conversations. I'm like, yo, these bitches tripping.
That's your producer ear, because you definitely heard that shit. You really had to tune in and hear that shit. And you like, what the fuck kind of conversation are they having?
You gotta like really, really listen in, because Luda and Snoop, like, they was doing their thing over. So you gotta like really be like, that bitch said what?
That's like that Friday shit. When you watch Friday over like 6 times, you start to notice that homegirl had a nigga in the bed when she was calling Craig.
The fuck you mean? I didn't notice that till somebody pointed it out on the video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I own Friday since I was a kid, so I didn't see that shit like 30,000 times.
Nigga,
so after like the first 10 times,
shit and watched it 30,000 times.
Same, nigga.
I ain't know that until a couple years ago. When
bro, did you have the extended version too? Did you have the extended version too?
Nigga, I don't know.
Because if you bought the tape,
I had the regular version.
I had the tape one, and then I bought the DVD version that was extended version. Then you could really see it because they slow that shit down. It's like a whole scene, like an extra bit of it.
But it's nigga, like, I watched the regular version, and nigga,
I was like, that bitch is extra trifling.
I didn't know until a couple years ago. She getting on Craig for cheating at the same time as a nigga laying in her bed though.
Extra trifling, bro. That's the next level of trifling.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? I've been starting to feel like, man, that shit wasn't there until somebody told me it was there. Now I just really can't
unsee it.
You think that shit is like what they call that shit?
Because now when I watch it, bro, I be like, bro, I used to look right there, and I never seen
that. It was a fucking blanket the whole time.
You feel me? Like I used to look right there.
That was a lump. That was a lump.
It was
a guy.
blanket the whole time, nigga.
Like what? It was never no body right there.
Now I'm seeing fucking pants.
Like what?
Timberlands and shit.
Bro.
Nah, he was in LA. He wasn't wearing Timberlands. He's wearing Chucks. He's wearing Chucks.
Never, bro. Like, I'm like, what, bro?
Nigga, how'd y'all like
That
that
shit crazy.
that English version of the Friday that I sent?
That
to the
shit was
group chat,
hilarious
bro?
when you said that shit. That's some of the shit I wish we could post on the show so people can
That's
see
the shit
it.
I get high as hell. And just
That is
watch
hilarious. I watch that shit too with you, Tay. We got to do that.
Look
Get
what
stoned,
you did to my damn curtain.
bro. Get Stony Baloney and watch that shit with some pizza. That should be done. Let's do it.
Where'd you get that from?
You mama? Fuck you. Fuck you. Your mama.
Hey, you do the accent super good too. That shit was the funniest part.
It's that one, and when they did it as a musical. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. They did it like it was a musical where Big Worm pulled up.
I never seen that one, but I can imagine.
Oh, that shit. Hey, you got that? That shit's on my Instagram,
hey,
bro. That was
please,
the funniest shit in the
please
world.
screen share that if you could find that.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I
please
can find
do
that
because
shit
I would like to
epic.
see it. That shit sounds hilarious.
Oh, that shit is so funny, bro.
So I can't imagine how funny it is when that English shit was. I had to watch that shit so many times. Like I was laughing out loud, literally. Like drop my phone on
bro.
that.
That was no. When I seen that video, bro, I watched that shit 100 times, bro. That shit is so funny, bro.
I don't know why dub videos are funny as
fuck.
They
get funnier the more you watch it, bro.
Right. I want to see more scenes. They need to do like 5
I
more.
hope we find this shit, bro.
I need them to do the scene.
What happened to
Oh, you got it?
Let me see if this is it.
Oh, this is it.
Oh shit.
Bro.
Let's see. Bang, 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 bang. Hey. Hey, whoever was singing for Smokey was giving it, bro.
Bang, 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 bang.
That shit. So the ad-libs, I'm starting to like really dig into ad-libs. That shit is really funny to me. Ad-libs make the song.
Fuck you up, Smokey.
And the layers, they had the layers on
me.
Bro, they had a whole instrumental. That shit is wild.
Tay, we need to get a choir in the background for you to say some ludicrous shit and for have them to repeat it. That would be great.
Bro, that shit was hilarious, bro. What happened to SOS?
I don't know.
I don't know actually. I don't know. Let me see. I sent them the situation.
I'm in this joint. Can y'all hear me?
Yo.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
Hey,
there you go. God damn. I've been trying to talk the whole time. I just had got quiet for a second. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this motherfucking. Hold on.
What's up, man?
Can I get my video going? Get my video going.
There we go.
All right, there we go.
The man of myth. What's up?
What's good? What's good with niggas, man?
What's cracking?
Man, I'm here, man. I'm motherfucking here.
Hey, man, we just talking shit, man, like we normally do on Wednesdays.
What's
What's up with it, SOS? Man, introduce yourself to the people that don't know and the people that's about to find out.
Man, bro, I go by CMG SOS, bro. You feel me? I'm an artist, born and raised Carson, California. You feel me? Shit. I went to Lincoln University, played ball. Shit, you feel me? Played QB. You feel me? Then niggas started to, decided to get on ahead and take this little rap shit over. So, just slowly progressing. As we go. You feel me? So, I'm happy to have everybody along on the ride. You feel me? That knows that's gonna get on the ride. You know what I'm saying? They definitely gonna be in for something for sure.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm over here smoking this up. I was gonna say too. Niggas got the cannabis brand rocking.
Smoking on.
You know what I'm saying? Smoking on stank. That's all we smoke on.
Hey, so we gonna have to talk about that, sir. We gonna have to have some of that on the show, sir.
Yeah, talk about
tell
it.
Niggas, bro, look, this right
you
here,
see me already, bro. I'm ready.
This
that look like a cigarette, nigga. Put that down.
Hey, I roll long joints.
You know what I'm saying? Got the little blunt pre-rolls. We got Ace. We got extracts. You feel me? We got the whole
Hey, let's
nine.
talk
Matter of
about
fact,
it. Well, hey, we got to get some of that on the show. That's
Hey,
gonna be
yeah,
our
we
first.
got-
yeah,
our
yeah,
first
nah, for
big
sure. Matter of
sponsor.
fact, let me see if I got a little jar of me and shit. For
Hey,
sure
y'all.
got me
So
a
the people
little.
that can see on YouTube and the people that can hear, sorry you can't see this, but SOS has merch and other things. So we're gonna
Yeah,
put his links up.
we got a little bit
He
of
said other
everything. You know what I'm
things.
saying? That's
Oh, yo, yeah,
There
that I
you
like.
go.
I like that
Oh.
branding.
Yo,
That
I like
branding is
that. I was
hard.
about to say the
that's
same
the,
thing. I like
you know
that.
what
That
I'm
makes me
saying?
want to open it. It looks
You
like
know
it
what I'm saying?
smells
That's
good.
Yeah, it looked like it's just
this
fire.
shit,
Like,
that shit,
It looked like it smells fuego already.
this shit right here is some gas. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's my own personal strand. You feel me? The SOS 41. You know what I'm saying? So that's our first little flower that we got hitting the stores and shit. So right now we got two stores lined up. One in Needles, California, and then another one in Cathedral City. So that's like you know, a little bit out of ways a little bit, but we're gonna get some, you know, a little closer to the city. So as soon as I get that first little one in the city, I'll definitely let y'all know. But yeah, man, niggas is just on some entrepreneurial type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to find different avenues, man. Cause his music shit is just one outlet. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's only one outlet. You know what I'm saying? So niggas trying to just jump in a couple different fields. You know what I'm saying? And just expand it and use the music. You know what I'm saying? To kind of bring them all together. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
important.
And before we get into more of that entrepreneurial shit, man, do we got a name for the strand?
Yeah, the SOS 41.
Okay.
Yeah, the SOS 41.
We're gonna have to see about some of
the
that.
SOS 41. Yeah, nah, for sure. I'm more
We're all
than with it.
mobile, so we'll talk about pickups and things
Yeah,
of that
I was
nature
gonna say
later.
shit. I'm mobile too than the motherfucker. You feel me?
All right.
With it. You know
For sure. We all stay local.
Hey, what's SOS stand for?
SOS is short actually for Sosa. You feel
Okay,
me?
okay.
I was going by Sosa for a minute, but Sosa, but the SOS on the brand, it stands for smoking on stank.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
It stands for smoking on stank. You feel me? So
I respect it.
that's our little joint right there, smoking on stank, man.
So
Nothing but
shit.
greatness is our slogan.
I really don't know where to start, man. You threw so many good topics to start off. Let's pull the first one that you really started with, and we'll get into the entrepreneurship. I think it'll build. Carson, California.
Yep.
Talk to us about it. We all know the city pretty well. We've all been up and through the city. What part of Carson you from? DA? Part of Stevenson's? Where are you from?
Yeah, DA
Okay.
for sure. I actually grew up like not around the corner, like across the way from DA, and then I moved off of Victoria. You feel me? So it was always like right up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I played at Anderson Park. You feel me? So that's you can't get more DA than that. You know what I'm saying? So you know, but yeah, man, for sure. That was that. You know, niggas just was around there, grew up there. I actually it's crazy because I never went to school in Carson. That's what makes me like different. You know what I'm saying? Like from most niggas, because it's like I really like went to school everywhere, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to elementary school and I went to middle school in Inglewood. I went to elementary school in Gardena. Then I ended up going to like what's that, like 8th grade and shit. And I went to Overwright. You know what I'm saying? I ended up at Long Beach for high school. Norbonne. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying?
Where'd you
Niggas
graduate
really
from?
I graduated from Norbonne.
Okay.
Oh, where you went to Norbonne?
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn.
You was right next door to right next door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Basically.
That makes sense.
Y'all went to Hearts?
I went to San Pedro.
He went to Pedro. I went to Torrance.
Oh, yeah,
I was right down the street from you.
That motherfucking I remember that San Pedro game. That San Pedro game was nuts.
Yeah, we used to always go up with
2013 for sure. I scored the only 2 touchdowns in that game, 2 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, that senior.
That's crazy. Hearing you say that though, man, because I remember talking to Tay one day, and I was like, man, I've already heard of SOS before. Like I know of him somewhere. And you say you've been all over the place. 91, no, that's my actual cousin. So I used to stay in Carson too. I used to work at the Rouse right there off of you. Well, when it was a Rouse.
Oh yeah, when it was a Rouse, I know exactly. Come on.
So I used
to stay over there.
So I used to work up in there too. My son actually goes to Town Avenue.
Okay.
So like I was like, man, hearing you say all of that too, and plus I've lived all over the place, north side of Long Beach, Gardena, Hawthorne. I was like, man, that name sound familiar before the music.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real. I appreciate that. Yeah,
That's how small this world is.
Nah, that's how small LA is for real.
True.
The world's small for sure, but nigga,
LA even smaller.
LA
True.
even smaller, nigga.
It's big,
LA
but it's
even
small.
smaller for sure.
It's big, but it's small. Yeah. If you roll in the same circles, like you said, you play ball, you went to different high schools, you moved around. That's a whole bunch of different circles right there that you're intersecting, just in different cities.
Yeah.
So shit, talk about it. I think one of our favorite thing to do with the artists is get into how they started off as an artist, and then we can get into the entrepreneurial shit that you're rolling up.
Okay. So, shit, getting into being an artist, it was crazy because like I always was like clowning around, rapping and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the story of how I really like was like, damn, like. So me and my cousin and my brother, we sitting in the car one day and we was going through the CDs. It's funny, I was just talking about the CDs and shit. We was going through the little CD collection, and there was a CD in there labeled Toxic Mix. So we like put the CD in, nigga. We listening to that shit. I'm like, hold on, that sound like my dad. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, you feel me? So come to find out, you feel me? My dad, he used to rap, and basically the reason why, he never really, got to do what he really wanted to do, because he ended up having me and then my brother 14 months after. So, he pretty much went into dad mode, you know what I'm saying, from there. And he didn't really, get to, indulge how he wanted to. So basically my junior year of high school, I wrote my first song. I wrote a freestyle, Lord Knows.
Okay.
And then shit, my freshman year of college, I played JUCO at Elko. I recorded it. That was the first time I recorded. I recorded it and shot a video to it. So that right there was kind of like the jump into like, all right, bet, like I'm about to see what this music shit talking about. And then from there, I went to Mount Sac for a year. I had made like a little studio in my apartment in my closet, and niggas was recording out there. I found a little studio spot, so then I that was like my first time really going to the studio. And then from there, I ended up having like basically the football shit, politics, all of that stuff, and waiting for offers and all of that stuff. I was kind of like in the city for probably about like a year and a half in between me going to my university and me just ending my little JUCO career and shit out here. So in that time, I was pretty much recording and recording and trying to tigger it out and just finding my way. And then from there, I ended up getting a call from my boy out at Lincoln University in the East Coast, and he was like, "Man, we need a quarterback. Like, you feel me? Like, you trying to come out here and play?" And I was like, "Nigga, like, hell yeah! Like, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to go to school, nigga. Like." So it was crazy too, because even in that time, damn, my fucking lighter. Even in that time, it was a point where I was like, damn, like, I'm finna say fuck this football shit and do some other shit, you know what I'm saying? But the football shit was just calling me, you know what I'm saying? Or at least, me going to school was calling me, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. So ended up going out to the East Coast, and then shit, when I went out there, I just plugged in. Like, niggas was fucking with me. It's crazy how it's crazy because like LA people, like, we be feeling like all it, like, not, I don't feel like, I wouldn't say we feel like it's just LA, but like we don't really know how much clout we really get in these other states until we go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people really like fuck with Cali people. You know what I'm saying? They really fuck with people from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Because we bring a whole different vibe that they not even used to. They only see this shit. They only see this shit on TV. Like, if I had $1 for every time somebody said, "Damn, well, is LA really like?" You know what I'm saying? Is this really like? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? I'll be rich. Like, the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, went out to the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Really plugged in. And then that's when I really like started, kind of like, all right, bet, like, I'm gonna use this music shit to, help me integrate and shit like that. So they was having freestyle battles and different little shit like that. I was doing the freestyle battles. I won a couple, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas know me around. We throwing parties. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing my music. It was a different kind of, I wouldn't say it's a different kind of music, but when you first starting, you got that sound. Is people gonna fuck with it, people not gonna fuck with it. It's just that phase, you know what I'm saying? So but people fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? And that was just half the battle, you know what I'm saying? Being out there and shit. So from there, after I graduated, COVID had hit 2020. And shit, from there, I was like, shit, like, I'm about to come home. Like, nigga, bring me home. You feel me? I'm about to start getting into this rapping shit. So if I was, if I could really say like I've been doing music since 2015, but like really like locked in and really like, all right, like I know this, like we're gonna attack it like this, we're gonna shoot these videos with this person, we're gonna do this. I would say I pretty much really got my foundation and all of that shit really solid around 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like 2021. So you feel me? We only in 2022. So really I'm like 2 years in solid, but nigga, like I've been writing, I've been recording, like I got hundreds of songs, like you feel me, like just low, just sitting around, you feel me. I might not never drop them hoes, you feel me, but it's just doing that to to progress to this point, you feel me. So now the shit that I'm dropping is like, oh, they want to hear this, like I want to hear this, I want to, what I'm saying, they looking for videos, they looking for the shit, what I'm saying. From now it's just consistency, so that's all I'm on, like just kind of stay consistent, trying to keep it going, and just, you feel me, riding the wave, you feel me.
What that nigga said, he said, I need all my I need all hoes to come in too. I call it Sosa's arc. That's my shit. I'm like, what? I was like, what?
Hey,
yeah, we can get into a couple of bars because the bars do come.
I need all of my bitches coming deuces. Yeah, nah, for sure.
All my
it's
bitches
crazy.
coming twos. I call it Sosa's arc. Like I was like, whew. I was like, oh yeah.
It's crazy. Oh, yeah. It's crazy too. It's crazy too because it's like, bro, like I be feeling like the shit that I got out now, like it's a little testament to what niggas got in the fold, but like I got some shit in the fold, like what I'm saying.
Some more to talk, huh?
I already know you do, man.
The unreleased folder is crazy. Like I got some shit with Casino Mike. We ain't dropped yet, nigga. That's so cold.
That's our guy, man.
We got me and that nigga Mike got tracks, nigga. Like we were supposed to have been dropped the fucking mixtape, but we just been both trying to, get our shit together and try to figure out, what I'm saying, how we gonna attack it and everything. So, but that shit coming for sure this year, nigga. All the shit that we been working on, that we've been holding up, you feel me? Like,
yeah, you and Mike, we gonna drop that.
I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, I got for sure.
Yeah, I got a little connection.
Yeah, because we all fans of Mike for sure. We had him on the show a few episodes ago, and we definitely have heard your music and then your music with him. We were talking about it, and I think it was right before you came on. We were talking about how artists release their shit. How do you like to drop your stuff? Do you like to drop more singles? Do you like to drop projects? What's your situation?
Well, I've basically gotten to the point where, it's more so one of those things where you just gotta, what you call it, try and deny. I don't know. I can't think of the saying right now what I really want to say, but you just gotta try that shit. See what works for you, and then if it works, you keep it going. If it don't,
trial and error.
Trial and error. There you go. So, we did the project thing, and the thing about projects is it's a lot of music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you don't necessarily have a real fan base or a fan, a group of fans that's really gonna sit and listen to your mixtape, you know what I'm saying, like, or your album or whatever, like you wanna not give away so much music is what I've learned. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to be able to, have some shit for people to listen to for, a period of time. And all right, I'm gonna hit them with some new shit. Because it's like, nigga, you hitting them with 7 songs every, 2 months or every month, like niggas is not really locking in to nothing. You know what I'm saying? They're not digesting it, you know what I'm saying? So right now we on the single route. I dropped that just to start. I dropped the 32 bars. And then we got another one coming this month. So basically from now on for the rest of the year, from what it's looking like, we're gonna be dropping 2 singles, 2 videos a month. So
that 32 bars is crazy too. Just since you brought that up, that motherfucker crazy. And that video go hard too.
Yeah.
You really gassed it. I like the 32 better than the just to start. I think that's my favorite right now because you how when you
it's the energy. It's the energy.
Yeah, it's the energy, bro.
I'm already knowing.
So it's like as long as you keep doing that, bro, it's like to me it's like leveling up. You just keep leveling up, bro. Like all right, this nigga don't miss. Like all right, like yeah,
bro. And that's all niggas really want it to be. Like people can really see the progression. Like I still got shit on my SoundCloud purposely, so that niggas can see like where it came from. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, I really been doing this shit for like 5-7 years damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to really be on the scale and really be where I want to be and where I see myself as an artist, as a CEO, as a businessman. You feel me? Like I'm just now really stepping into that realm. So it's about just, really locking in and just, what I'm saying, really taking hold of the information that I'm learning so that, what I'm saying, I can use it and, put some, really put some people in some real positions. So that's really what I'm on, man. Like you can do that shit by yourself, but it take a team. You know what I'm saying? It take people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is.
Definitely helps.
So do you see yourself kind of taking a step back musically to handle more
No.
business?
Hell no. Hell no.
I like that answer.
I'm one of those people that I'm a workaholic. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a grind. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta lose some sleep to do it, then fuck it, I'm gonna lose some sleep. I'm gonna get it in when I can get it in. But nah, the music shit is what got me here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely not gonna stop that. And I ain't even reached the level that I want to reach as an artist. So I would be doing myself a disjustice to stop now. You know what I'm saying? And back up. But the business is picking up, and you know what I'm saying, it is some more things to, you know what I'm saying, to learn and to digest and to, take into account. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man, you feel me? The shit. If this shit was easy, nigga, everybody would be, you know what I'm saying, be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Shit.
No, that's a damn fact for sure. I think you said it earlier though. It does help to have a team because shit, being an indie artist without one, it's rough.
Yeah, no, for sure. This music shit is really expensive.
Yeah, it can be really for sure.
And
sure.
niggas,
if you do it right.
And niggas really quit just off of the strength of running out of pockets, like running out of profit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Running out of income. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I mean, niggas been doing this for so long. Niggas been, the views is going up. All of that shit. But shit, nigga, excuse me, I've been spending $100+
right.
You know what I'm saying, on studio time for 7+ years. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that shit add up.
Yeah.
Like, I've been paying for videos, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy too, because like, even my progression in videos, like I had took all of my old shit down. Cause like I said, you want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, show the progression, but show that, all right, bet, like this is what I'm on now. Like want a whole new look, whole new vibe, whole new quality, exactly like you said. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even the video progression is going up, you know what I'm saying? And now it's just with everything being on the level that it's at now it's just consistency. Like I've been noticing, like even the other shit in my life, you know what I'm saying, that I've been consistent with. Like I've been real consistent with working out. You know what I'm saying? You see results with consistency. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't stop nothing for nothing. You feel me? Because once you stop, all the momentum that you got building it up, nigga, it dies down. You know what I'm saying? On me, it dips out. So yeah, no, I can't stop being an artist. I can't stop being an artist. I may slow down in times, like I might not get like time to write at some point, you feel me, or anything like that. But fuck it, we gonna book a studio session. I'm gonna write in the studio. You feel me? I'm gonna record this shit right now in the studio. You feel me? We're gonna do this right here. Like fuck it, you feel me? That's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of time. If I might fuck around, might not be able to sleep at 4 a.m, I might be like, fuck it, I'm gonna write a couple bars right now. You feel me? Like that should be sporadic. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it, you feel me? As long as the work get done, you know, that's really what I be on. That's really the mindset.
Look, you hit me with something there. My bad, Tay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You hit me with something there. You said that you're right. The past few episodes, we've had a bunch of guys who are, the guys who like to punch in. So you just a heavy writer, or you like the
Nah, I definitely do some punching. It's crazy because I came in writing. Like that's how I learned how to do music. You know what I'm saying? Like I came up with some like I said, my dad rap. You feel me? So when my dad took me over to his people, studio, they was like, nigga, you don't go to the studio without having your shit done. So like the whole beginning of my process, you feel me? I wasn't going to the studio unless I had songs ready. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I ended up having so many songs, because I was just writing all the time. You know what I'm saying? So then it got to a point where I started getting into the studio a little bit more frequently, and I'd be doing other shit, in my moves, doing more business stuff, like you said. So I wasn't really writing, but I always wanted to take that next step in my rap game, because it's like you want to be able to punch in, you want to be able to do some shit. Like you might get into a situation where you in the studio and you don't got nothing written, so you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to be versatile. You know what I'm saying? So probably about like 3 or 4 months straight, I wasn't writing. You know, I was just going to the studio and punching in and doing shit like that, and like just getting that in. You feel me? But as of late, I've really been getting back to writing because I feel like with the punching in, it gets repetitive after a while. You know what I'm saying? Like because you're not really putting no real thought into it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's right there in the moment. It's what you're thinking. It's you know what I'm saying? And it's how you feeling.
I see what you're saying.
Unless you're just in that vibe. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, you know what I'm saying? Like you start. Like you might not say it the same way, but you touching the same points. You know what I'm saying? Or you
get burned out.
relating. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
so
you for sure gonna get burned out and crash at some point doing that punching in shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you just want to have a good balance. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it at all. You know what I'm saying? But I am a firm believer in the writing, like for sure. Like that shit is mandatory. You can't be a rapper and not write. I guarantee you these niggas that say all they do is punching in, like they're writing at some point, or you know what I'm saying? Most of these niggas really got writers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the crazy part. So
yeah,
which makes your music even more expensive at that point.
Yeah.
I had a question for you, so
like,
before we slide too far out of it, because we talked about your dad music a couple times. What was your dad rapping like, man? What was his style? What was his flow? We talking about old school flows earlier.
That nigga was hard. Like he got some shit called Skeet Skirt. It's a little like car song that he made with his homies. And like he said some shit like intro, like he said something like hit your ignition and hit your engine, hit your hydraulic suspension, watch your paint until it glisten. Flossing is the main intention. Like the nigga had flow, you feel me? Like and then like he was hard with like his beat selection too. Like and it's crazy too, because it's like, bro, like I wouldn't even call myself a West Coast rapper, because it's like, bro, like because it's a different kind of flavor. You know what I'm saying? It's a different kind of cadence. It's a different kind of tempo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So like this nigga was rapping over like some old school LL Cool J. Like I don't know if y'all heard 1-900 LL Cool J.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? Like he did some shit.
Okay.
He did some shit. He did some shit over that shit, and he said some shit like I motivate, dominate, regulate over these be great. He's like I eat shrimp and lobster, so I eat shrimp and like some, so I don't lose weight. Give me the pussy, the money, and the mic, and I'm straight going like. But like if you hear the LL Cool J song, he kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like did a little bit of both. He was saying some shit like I leave all the Reverend and TD Jakes. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga crazy. Like he got a couple.
Shout out to you for remembering though. That's some shit.
Nah, for real. Like it's crazy, like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm one of those people where it's like if I fuck with something, like I'm gonna recycle it. Like I don't give a fuck. It's not gonna be old to me. Like I find myself sitting in the car listening to one song for 15 minutes, like type shit. Like you feel me? Like I'm just like a creature of what you call it, of like a habit. Exactly, a creature of habit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just be banging that shit. And once that shit in your memory, you feel me? It's in your memory. But nah, Pops was cold. Pops was cold.
Yeah.
Pops got some hard shit.
Shout out to Pops. That's funny though.
I keep trying to tell this nigga to do it. Give me a verse. You know what I'm saying? So I get a verse from bro. You feel me?
Have him on the show. We'll peer pressure him into it.
yeah. No, for sure. He'll for sure hop on. For sure.
Shit, we would love that. Have Papa Sos on here, bro.
Oh shit. So what I ask everybody,
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, nigga, I know. I get to it before you ask. You ain't asking my shit. One question I asked everybody before, because I used to rap myself, and it's about that first time hitting the stage, man. What was that like for you, man? Because I know for me beforehand, I was shitting bricks. You know what I'm saying? Sweating, nervous as fuck.
I dropped my computer.
You dropped your computer?
I dropped my computer. We'll go into that later. It's not about me.
Shit. Thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Damn, what if I fall? The whole 9 yards, all that shit. But what was your first performance like?
Shit, man. It's crazy because like, so like I did I did like background work as a kid. So like I was like, I did like little like extra shit. Like I was in like Friday and like shit like that. And I
Hmm.
did I did a I was in the Wiz when I was in the
Oh
third
shit.
grade at our school. We did a play at
Mm-hmm.
our little school shit, and I was a 10 man in the Wiz. You know what I'm saying? So like, that stage shit, it never really phased me for real. So you know, it was cool, honestly. I would say a lot of the first shows that I did were like smaller, kind of more intimate, settings. So it wasn't
Mm.
really like too far out the box. My first big show, I opened up for Trina at the Rare Breed Motorcycle Festival.
Oh shit.
Trina and Plies.
Oh, shit. That's pretty big.
Oh damn, we lost him a little bit.
Trina's up there.
You know. Oh,
Trina
did I
and
get that?
Plies.
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
came out.
Trina
yeah.
and Plies. You feel me? So
They
you
up
feel me?
there.
That was a smooth little event right there. But like I said, that was on like the earlier stage, and I was sharing the stage with the homies too.
Mm-hmm.
So but it was definitely fun. It was a good experience. So from there, it's just I kind of got more and more comfortable, and it's more like if you know your lyrics, it's easy to perform because you just perform your song. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like you kind of want to have that crowd interaction and all of that stuff, and you just kind of like find your flow after after a while.
Oh, so you're not one of the rappers that could forget his song? Because I mean, that shit happens. We've seen that happen on stage with people fucking forgetting their lyrics and shit. Like,
Yeah, and it's like really what I feel like what people don't understand sometimes too is like as an artist you're also like an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So you wanna like make it a good you want to have a good time. So it's like you want to be able to run through your shit and like let people really hear you spit your shit because it make it like oh shit like this nigga really what I'm saying like I feel the energy when I'm rapping my shit and people like really like oh this nigga like running through his shit. Like you feel me? Like he really rapping his shit. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's just one of those things that you get comfortable with after a while. You know what I'm saying? And the more and more comfortable you get, the more pieces and different things you find that'll help you, make your set better. You know what I'm saying? You get a DJ, you get some dancers, you get a hype man, you throw water, you know what I'm saying? You throw money, you know what I'm saying?
throw water, huh?
Whatever your little niche is, you know what I'm saying? But people, everybody, all the good performers, they got something that they do in their show, you know what I'm saying, that makes everybody be like, damn, like this is I want to see this nigga perform, you know what I'm saying? And that's really the name of the game. Like I heard y'all talking earlier about the streaming and shit, like I definitely agree with y'all about the streaming being like crazy and the numbers and all of that shit. Like, nigga, I feel like you can really tell if a nigga booming or not if that nigga selling out shows. If he really doing shows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like you judge a nigga off of that because it's that. Because then it's like, all right, people are really showing up to want to see this person perform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit,
Me,
absolutely.
whoever's showing up, that's who booming.
Well, yeah, and that shit and low key too, performing like playing football. It's like a football game. You know what I'm saying? That's how I kind of approach it. I approached it like I'm going out here, nigga, and I'm about to do what I've been practicing.
You about to score.
I'm about to score. Yeah, no, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, you kind of get them like pregame jitters, like, oh, I'm about to go out in front of the home crowd, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, once you start going, nigga, you don't even feel that shit no more. You just in the flow.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You already in the game.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah,
I feel
performing.
that.
I love performing though. I love that shit.
That's most definite because once you up there, it's second nature. That shit just comes.
Yeah.
One thing I see for sure though, man, you got the branding on point with the logo and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, how did this logo come across you? One, two, is this going to be the logo that remains? We're going to do some updating. We got any plans for that?
Well, so to answer your first question, how did it come about? To be honest with you, where it evolved kind of from was the original CMG logo. So I got it tatted on me. I'll kind of like see if I can kind of see it. So that's the original CMG logo that I had made. My boy, let me set this back up. Yeah, my boy Caleb, he was going to El Camino at the time. So, pretty much all this shit pretty much popped off, around my time when I was going to college, because CMG didn't even stand for Can't Measure Greatness at first. It stood for Cali Migo Gang. We was fucking with the Migos like dumb heavy in high school. So it was like that was like our little clique, you know what I'm saying? But the homie one day was like, nigga, like if niggas gonna get CMG like tatted or something like that, like it gotta mean something. Like so like we was all brainstorming, trying to figure out what it was gonna mean and shit like that. And then one day I came up with that shit and like I stuck with that shit. So and then it's crazy too, because that's like where the like kind of like the evolution of me comes from. Cause it's like at first it was J Sosa and it was, CMG, like Came as a Greatness. It was, more, it's always been kind of like the label kind of outlook. And then once I kind of like started dropping and then I finally got my shit on like Apple Music and still like stuff like that, I seen that it was a gang of J Sosas on there. And then I tried to do Sosa, it was a gang of Sosas on there. So I'm like, damn, like how am I gonna separate myself? So then I went from that to Cartier Sos. You know what I'm saying? Like I was fucking with the Buffs battle. That was like when I had I was up at Lincoln. I had bought my first pair of Buffs, and like everybody at the school was calling me nigga Cartier. It's like, oh, what's good, Cartier? Like, oh, that's Cartier Sos. Like, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like took that shit. I was like, fuck it, that's gonna be my rap name. Like, nigga, I'm gonna do that. Then I had seen some shit that the owner of Cartier had said, you know what I'm saying? That was like one of those like on the fence kind of statements. And from that point, I was kind of like, damn, like a lot of these brands, they really don't fuck with niggas, and we the ones that's keeping them afloat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we can't, give them the satisfaction. So, I kind of went on a designer kind of strike. So I only fuck with, certain designer brands that haven't, had any kind of like racial or, inner kind of, inner kind of thing like that, or, stuff like that. So, but, going back to the question, it really kind of comes from, just kind of like starting it and, kind of like going from that, like the kind of like, that logo kind of evolved. I guess I can kind of say, what I'm saying? It's kind of like the same kind of thing. We just added the sauce, you know what I'm saying? Did it with the sauce and then through the CMG in the middle. But we still use the CMG logo. We got a CMG, logo just like the like the tattoo. And then we got a greatness logo. So we got a couple different logos that haven't really, popped up yet. But
some unofficial stuff.
Some unofficial stuff. But the CMG SOS, the one that y'all seeing, pretty much everywhere. That's the one that's gonna be here to stay, and it's gonna be the staple for sure.
Yeah, to just to get a little bit more like a little deep, like what was the most difficult time or challenge in your life, bro, that forced you to go into the vault and find a certain energy that you didn't even know you had inside you, bro, just to overcome whatever it was you was going through?
Okay, yeah, that is a deep one right there for sure. Man, I would say when my grandpa passed. So basically, I was at school and I was actually in the season. This is my senior year, my senior season. And like before a game, I was kind of vibing, whatnot, and then like, I started crying. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like I don't usually cry before a game. Like that kind of just came out of nowhere. Like, why do I, feel like that or whatever? And then so we basically ride the bus from the hotel to the field. And I get like a little text from one of the neighbors that stayed across the street from my grandpa's crib. And he was like, man, I'm sorry to hear about your grandpa. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a good man. It's not whoop. And I'm like, huh? Like, what you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like my mom and them, they didn't tell me nothing about that. So I immediately called them. I'm like, hey, I just got a message talking about grandpa. Like, what's going on? So then they was like, yeah, like we wanted to wait till after your game because we didn't want to mess up your focus or nothing. But yeah, like, like you passed this morning, this and that. Like, of course, I'm in Virginia, so I'm 3 hours ahead.
Damn.
And so basically, like, earlier that day. So yeah, and it was like from there, I was just like, damn, like fuck me up, you know what I'm saying? So from that point, I basically finished out the rest of the season, you know what I'm saying, of course, obviously. And then I got my degree and everything. And then that was when I wrote the last song on the mixtape that I dropped, CMG Cunningham. It's called No Tolerance. So like I went into my bag at that point. And I was already writing. I ain't gonna lie. It was that moment. That was one of the more recent ones. But even back when I had a homie that I was rapping with, you know what I'm saying, that I had met at Norbon. And like that was one of the homies that like me and him was both like the rappers of the group, you know what I'm saying? So like we was, trying to do, basically trying to find our way. That was the time when I first, like I said, first kind of started, kind of dibbling and dabbling in it. And I was out on a recruiting trip, not a recruiting trip, but I was out at a camp in Vegas. And you feel me? Like next thing I know, you know what I'm saying, I get a call talking about he shot, you know what I'm saying, like on his way back home type shit. You feel me? Like from like this little function that they was having at the park or whatever. Like he was from like Harbor City Crip or some shit like that. But like just like that nigga, you feel me? Like I be thinking every day, like, you feel me? Like I be like, damn, I be wanting some of the homies to pull through and shit like that and be in the studio and all that shit. And niggas be, busy doing their thing or whatever. And I'm like, man, my nigga Chuck was here. Like this nigga be right here. I wouldn't have to call this nigga with no hesitation to come to the studio, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Vibe and all that shit, you feel me? So, right there, you feel me? Yeah, you feel me? And like he was on that shit too, you feel me? I feel like niggas would have really got to where we was at right now. Like that nigga would stop game banging, you feel me? I would have got that nigga to get about that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, you always have different little pivotal situations, you feel me, that make it get in your bag, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I said it, and like I said, that's why it's different. Like it just depends on how you flow. Cause nigga, you can go in, you ain't even gotta write. You just go in, nigga, and just start popping it, punching in. You feel me? And that'd be the hardest shit you ever punched in on. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you feel me? When you had that moment when you, and that's the thing about us as artists. It's like I feel like the best artists are the people that don't show as much, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it gives you more substance, yeah, more mystery and more substance in the music. Because it's like I really gotta listen to this nigga music to really know like what the fuck this nigga is going through, to know what this nigga's feeling. That's why I feel like that nigga Drake is so hard, because it's like, yeah, he be talking about, you know what I'm saying, his situations and shit, but it's like, nigga, like
you only gonna hear that in his music.
You only gonna hear it in the music. You ain't gonna never see nothing, or you know what I'm saying, none of that. Like it's the mystery of it. You know what I'm saying? Like Future, you know what I'm saying? It's the mystery of it. Like we know what this nigga doing with these bitches. You feel me? Like we know how these bitches is living, and like they this luxurious and all of that shit. But we not really putting two and two together till we hear it in the music. Till you know what I'm saying? Like everybody be talking about it, but it's not official till we hear it in the music. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, man, like this music be tied in so tough to the light, to your lifestyle and how you really move and shit like that. That it's like, that's why you can't fake it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, like at some point, it's either not gonna match up or it's gonna match up 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Most importantly.
So that's it's just everybody had them moments for sure. But them was like the show the two that I started really like locking in.
Yeah, I feel that. You feel like moments like that for artists are even though they perceive to be hurtful or heartbreaking moments, do you feel like moments like that for artists are beneficial if the energy is used in the correct way?
Yeah, no, most definitely. It's because it's like, at the end of the day, we all human, and somebody at some point has either lost, is losing, or might lose their best friend, their mom, their dad, their closest person. You feel me? So it's like when you can relay that vulnerability through the airwaves and really like make somebody feel some type of way, like really give them some emotion to feel, like some substance, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a powerful thing, and it shows that, you know what I'm saying, we all not different, you know what I'm saying? We all hurt, you know what I'm saying? We all cry, we all, miss our people, you know what I'm saying? Like we all want to make it, you know what I'm saying? We all want to get money, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't always gotta be, negative, you know what I'm saying, or down or sad, you know what I'm saying? It can be positive too. You know what I'm saying? It's
Facts.
just about it being contagious, and it's about you relaying the, relaying the, these
The
emotions and these
emotions.
feelings. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I definitely feel that. 100.
that's pretty sick.
That shit got real and deep for a second. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I
Nah, for
appreciate
sure.
it.
For
I
sure.
appreciate it. It's real.
Nah, it's real because it's funny too, because like I be feeling like I be getting deep into these conversations because like I got my degree in psychology. So you feel me? We used to just talk about shit like this like all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
That's the shit
you
that
just
I
kind of like
inquire about,
you
like
just kind
about people.
you just
Like,
yeah, you gotta inquire because it's like everybody has their own perspective, and it's just like you can find out more about a person from talking to them than, you know what I'm saying, looking on their gram, or, you know what I'm saying, trying to
yeah,
assume what as to how they moving and shit like that. Like most people don't even be
Nah,
trying to talk. You know what I'm saying?
you said it for real. And that's kind of like the point of this whole thing, so we can give people like a chance to, hear you talk and kind of get a little bit of your perspective outside of your music. You
Yeah,
can really like dig into who you are, and get the whole story. 'Cause
yeah, that's 100.
music is interesting as fuck already, but everything else, that we pulling out, that we hearing about, there's so much stuff to pull from and talk about.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
I definitely appreciate the platform, man, because I feel like the real gotta be spoken out. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's not, you know what I'm saying, like what is this next generation gonna have to lean on? You know what I'm saying? Like
real, bro.
you never know where these conversations, where these podcasts, where these little interviews are gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like
Real, bro.
everybody on the internet, it just take one person to hear the shit. You know what I'm saying? And really take hold of the information. It be real shit talk every day, like real shit.
Hence why I asked you that question, because you might have to explain some shit in a way that somebody who been going through some shit could only hear it and be able to get through. Like, okay, yeah, I relate
Hmm.
to that, because you might,
Hmm.
other motherfuckers in your life will try to help you with some shit sometimes, but you just, it's just the way they saying it. It's just not, you're not receiving it.
It's not
So
clicking
it's
it.
like
Yeah,
it take other people
yeah,
to tell you in a different way. You be like, okay, that's how I need
yeah.
to hear it. Like, you know what I
No, for
mean?
sure.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
that happens.
that's really why I asked you that, so you could, you know what I'm saying? And for my own knowledge too, but of course, for the people watching, because you never know who's gonna watch it and really be healed by that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's real. That's real shit.
absolutely shit. Say, I ain't see that
That's what
one.
we're
You
here
hit me
for.
with a right hook there.
That's what we're here for. Real conversations, right?
Slightly
Big,
slightly left turn there, Mike.
I appreciate it.
big,
We still on the road though. You feel me?
big turn. Yeah, but that was a dope ass question though. And like you said, man, some people need to hear it from somebody else, need to hear some motivation somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Everybody picks
Yeah.
up a story from somewhere, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Shit.
But
Shit.
back to
Speaking
the
of motivation,
bullshit. Now I'm just
Back to the
playing.
bullshit. Back to
I'm
the
just
back to the
bullshit.
playing.
bullshit and a little bit
I'm just
more
playing.
some good shit.
Back to the
Yo,
bullshit. What's in your rotation right now?
I was just gonna ask the same fucking thing.
What's in my rotation right now, man? I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking with ESTG real heavy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um
Tay put me on that.
uh I fuck with John damn John Boy from Detroit.
I
Yeah,
Okay.
have not
he's in
listened yet.
the rotation. Yeah,
Okay.
listen to Gogeta, the first one. Yo, that shit hard as fuck. That shit hard as fuck. He
Okay.
got a couple, and then Capers is another good song to listen to. But
Okay.
he got a couple bangers.
Rocking with Detroit
Um
right now. Okay.
yeah. Dave East is always in my rotation. That's
Oh
one of my
yeah,
favorite
Davey.
artists.
He's a
And
good rapper.
of course the classics, you know what I'm saying, Hov, Wayne, you know what I'm saying, I'm Drake, Drake, I'm a Drake and Jay-Z fan for sure. They're one of my like top, favorite artists, you know what I'm saying? So they always in rotation. So, it's real versatile. It's definitely real versatile. I can't get into some of the new stuff, but it all runs through.
All right, I'm gonna segue real quick. Since you spoke a little bit on your top artists, who's your top five?
I was gonna say if you could do it.
And you want to know what's crazy? I've been getting a lot of top 5 questions and like a lot of the interviews I've been doing lately. So like this shit, I'm ready now for that shit. Like,
Okay, we're ready to listen.
you feel
We're
me?
ready to listen.
So in no specific order. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Drake, Jay-Z, Cole is in there, Wayne, and I'm gonna go with Nas.
Okay.
You got Cole in there early, huh?
Interchangeable with Snoop in there as well too. Okay. But yeah, I gotta throw Cole in there only because like Cole's grind is so similar to mine, to where it's like it's only it's only right that I include him in. Like he's a lyrical genius. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
you gotta include Cole.
Shit crazy. That shit crazy.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at your list shit. Your list ain't too far away from mine shit.
I know somebody got a problem with one of the names, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
You didn't say nothing that I didn't expect, or nothing that's too far off the course.
This nigga he be hating on Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, right, he don't think Jay-Z top 5.
So give me your reason as to why Jay-Z is in top 5. And Jay-Z is in my top 5 for a number of different reasons. So I just be liking to hear like what people say about different artists.
So this is just purely off of like my just listening pleasure type shit. Because we've already talked about the numbers and legacy and how long he's done it, all that shit, the business shit. He got all that. That's understood. I can't take any of that away from him. But just for my listening type pleasure, I don't listen to Jay-Z. I listen to probably like one Jay-Z song a year tops. That's like for me.
It's probably Excuse Me, Miss, huh?
I like that.
I'm already knowing.
That's a good guess.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
That's a good guess.
It's one of them hit songs.
It's one of them hit songs for sure. How many songs did you play me? Like 15 songs?
I don't think we played them. I think we went through them, and you was just like, no,
you played me some
really.
of them because I didn't remember all of them. And I landed on maybe like a good 4 out of that 15 to 20 that you named that I actually liked.
And he probably played all the hits. He didn't even play no.
I didn't even play no album cuts.
No, he didn't play no album cuts. Like he didn't play You Don't Know. He didn't play. He didn't play Mama Loves Me. He didn't play motherfucking
Pops Left Me. Nah, he ain't even get to that. I went straight to hits.
I know you ain't even get to that. You ain't get.
I went straight hits.
Lore. You didn't play a Lore.
No, he talked about that when I said I like the music on that one.
Jay-Z got some cuts, and it's more so like the beat selection with that nigga. Like that nigga beats Timberland was going crazy, but even Kanye was going crazy. But like some of the melodies and them samples and shit like that, like
the classical music that shit, yeah, like it's a classic hip hop, like
and then what he's saying too, like it's like that nigga really be talking. Like I be listening to some of his old shit too. He got some old shit. I forget it's called Bring It On. You feel me? That's all for like I think that's on like Reasonable Doubt, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga was talking some shit like. You feel me? But yeah, album cuts is actually crazier than his hits. Yeah, for sure. He one of those artists like you really gotta like be in a mode to like listen. Like you don't necessarily gotta be into a mode, I guess, if you're a fan, but like if you really trying to listen to his shit, like, you gotta be in a mode because it's like he talking some shit that you don't really have to like listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
it's storytelling top notch.
Yeah, like and it's fluent for sure. It's fluent for sure,
bro. Like I said, man, ain't nobody, man. We had a conversation. We had a little argument conversation. That I said, ain't nobody spitting like Jay-Z with that charisma, bro.
I said there's people.
I had said that we got into a little disagreement, but I wasn't saying like he was the best nigga to do it. I was just saying like ain't nobody doing it like he.
I would say he's one of the best to do it, and it's like I would say another person that maybe not even, I wouldn't say close, but in the same category as what you're talking about is like a Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's not just boss shit. It's like It's like millionaire, like a nigga like
Nip. It's a whole like he's giving you a whole lifestyle
I like how Rick Ross
like,
paints pictures with his words for sure.
Like he makes you feel like when you listen to it, he make like Rick Ross make you feel like you sitting at a fucking round table with a fat ass cigar in your mouth, fucking having boss mob conversations about, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean. Like that's what I meant when I had said like nobody does it like he do it. Like that's what I meant. Like because it's like, bro, to be able to put somebody in the moment like that, bro, make them feel like they're a boss, like that's different than just listening to music. Like,
sure. Yeah, nah, for sure. Like I be listening. Yeah, nah, I'm a lyric nigga, so you feel me? Like I really be
like really hang on to every word. Like, bro, it's hard. It's hard to make niggas hang on to every word you say, bro.
For sure.
All right, I got one more, and this is the first question this is the first time this has been asked. So you know what I'm saying, and we big into speaking shit into existence. So CMG SOS produced by who?
Produced by who?
Money's not an object.
Right now, for sure.
Well, you said money's not an option.
I'm gonna have to go with Cardo.
Oh,
Cardo?
I'm gonna have to go with Cardo.
Okay.
That'd be a nice little flow. Cardo. Yeah, a nice little flow.
Because it's crazy. Like I'm a huge Currency fan too on the low side.
That's funny because I was gonna ask you.
Like I fuck with Currency, you feel me? So like a lot of that like Saturday night cartoons, you know what I'm saying, the Stone Alchemist, you know what I'm saying, like all of that shit, like Vendetta, Andretti, you feel me, all of that shit, like you know, I'll be trying to keep up with his shit because I'll be trying to keep up with his shit because he's one of those niggas that, like I said, he dropped projects, but he got a fan base that's gonna really, you know, really download and listen to all of his shit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So, you know, I kind of be dibbling dabbling in, but you know, I always hold on to the classic shit.
I would say get into that Pilot Talk for classic beats on there.
I mean, all the Pilot Talks is legit. You know what I'm saying?
What's that? That Saturday night at Bernie's.
Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's. That shit hard.
It's a good one as well too. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You feel me? Yeah, nah, that.
The drive-in, that shit hard.
Yeah. Anyway.
So
do you know what you would call it? You have an idea of what you would call it?
Oh, what would I call it? Nah, I don't know.
Be some player shit for sure.
It'd be some player shit for sure.
Listen, so that's on the internet already now. So
yeah, I'm with that. Yeah, for sure. I never really thought about the producer. I would say if I was to do a feature too, like my next feature, like Davies for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, you know what I'm saying? That'd be cold. Nigga get the Cardo beat with the Davies feature. That'd be stupid. That'd be stupid.
That'd probably be a smash.
That nigga nice.
I go crazy.
Davies? Yeah, he can flow for sure.
Yeah, have y'all heard Bad Boy on Death Row?
I have not.
Bro, listen bro. When we get off of this shit, bro, listen to Davies in the Game. Bad Boy on Death Row. It's on Kyrie Chanel. That was one of Davies' like first albums that he dropped. Nigga. Okay. That song right there. And it's crazy too, because I fuck with the Gang too. Like the Gang can really rap. Like, you know, he be on some bullshit in the media and all that other shit. That nigga can rap.
What did you say about that shit that he does in the media? Because I tried to tell these two niggas last week that
we tried to tell this nigga that he trying to get his ass beat, but it's all right. It's all cool.
Hey, I mean,
we don't really said the same thing I said. I said a lot more.
Everybody got their own little thing.
Nah,
but no, as an artist, lyrically, like
that nigga's the dude. And I mean, for me personally, I think like for somebody at his age, like you don't really see people past a certain point really writing their own shit and it still hit.
Yeah,
and he writes for other people too.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit nice, but. You know, hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I think for him, he's probably gonna be one of the nicest rappers, like just lyrically for a while, just because he takes it so serious, like actually rapping. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, they don't take the actual art of rapping as serious as he does.
Yeah, he really got a passion to really fuck niggas up. Like,
so I think he's gonna be that nigga for a long time. Like he'll be 60 still trying to rap with people just because that's what he likes to do.
Yeah, like facts. But yeah, how long you think you gonna be rapping, Sauce?
Shit, I'm gonna be rapping till I can't rap no more. They're gonna have to cut my
Hey
vocal cords.
man, a lot of niggas say that, man. They get that bag and get comfortable, man.
Yeah, nah, man. I don't plan on it. The bag is only going to increase the production.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
what I like. That's what I like to
Niggas,
hear,
niggas,
man.
niggas,
You feel me?
That's good talk.
niggas is only going go up. It's only up from here, man. You feel me? I'm only just getting my feet wet.
What's your plan? Like, you trying to sign a deal? You staying independent?
Nah,
Like, what you?
I'm independent, bro. I'm independent, bro.
You plan on staying
Like,
independent?
Yeah, for sure.
You think it'll ever come a time? You all right? Because there's a lot of artists like they always preach being independent, and then they like it come a certain point in time in their career where they end up signing like a major deal or partnership, what they call it. You think that'll ever happen for you?
Well, I mean, the partnership, the distribution is because you get behind, you get behind a label with a machine. They have what they call a machine. You know what I'm saying? So that's their marketing, their promotion, they little, they tour setup and little shit like that. Yeah, it's true. But as far as staying independent, it's about owning what you've done, owning your rights, your royalties, your tracks. You feel me? Like I'm not. There's nothing that you can do to get that about me.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
We can cut it up on some, like I said, we can cut it up on some shows. We can cut it up on some, like I said, some marketing, some distribution. You know what I'm saying? You may help me get to a certain stature. Cool. I get a plaque, you get your plaque. You know what I'm saying? Boom, stuff like that. But as far as you owning my rights to my shit, no.
That shit.
I respect it.
That shit wild. Like thinking about the fact like Dr. Dre barely gets his royalties for like the Chronic next year.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That shit's wild.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And you got other people getting rich. You got other people getting rich off you. Yeah, and it's crazy because it's just like at that time, bro, it just wasn't like it was now. You know what I'm saying? And if we don't have, those people like Dr. Dre, like, you know what I'm saying, like Snoop, you know what I'm saying, just getting death row and all of that stuff, we don't have people that go through those experiences. We don't have nothing to, learn from, like you said, you know what I'm saying? You don't got somebody like Nip really giving the game on the independent. Like when you think about it, nigga, Nip was probably rapping just as long as how I've been going right now. And his shit was barely, just probably, getting off the ground when he was turning like 30, 28, you know what I'm saying? Like type shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's about like as soon as that shit jump, nigga, like when all of your shit turn over and all of your hard work pay off, nigga, like you're not splitting that shit with nobody but you and the niggas that help you get it. And that's what it really comes down to.
So in other words, you saying stay consistent, believe in yourself, and don't give up.
And don't give up. Right there, point blank, period.
That's all good energy. That's all good energy.
Noted.
100% of $1 is better than nothing.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's true fact for sure.
Shit. I'd rather make a nickel selling my pickle than not get nothing for saving the hoe.
This nigga stupid.
Hey, he said something important too, though. Don't miss that. He said, "Feed the team as well. The people that surround you, that came up with you, and that helping you get what you are achieving."
For sure.
Which is super important because people miss that main important step. You miss paying the producer. You miss, feeding your homies if they're doing jobs and things of that nature for you. Like,
pay people their just due, man. Pay everybody they just do, man. And
it's not always monetarily either.
And go an extra mile further than just the just do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like on random occasions, just let people know you appreciate them. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that could go even further than anything.
Big fact.
Any gift, any material gift or anything like that, like just letting them motherfucking know, just for no fucking reason. Like, yo, I appreciate you because without you, this would have never been here, and I would have never. That shit goes a long way, and people remember shit like that 50 years down the line. Like, you never know what you saying that to that person does for them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's true facts for sure. All the positive vibes.
Take care of your people. You gotta take care of our people in all kind of ways.
Speaking of the team, anybody we got to big up real quick?
Oh yeah, man. Big ups to Milan, like Italy. Big ups to my boy Casino. You know what I'm saying? Shit, really them two, man. Like them the two I really been getting the most work in. Shout out RJ too. I got that feature with RJ.
Oh, you do got the feature with RJ.
Yeah, I
meant to bring that up.
RJ. Shout out Lil Deuce too. You know what I'm saying? We got some shit in too. And shit, shout out, nigga, the whole motherfucking left coast, that's fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like I said, man, this shit is only the start. It's just a start for sure.
You ain't gonna shout out your lady?
Oh no, I don't got one of those.
Damn,
he did it.
He pulled the nori out the ass right there.
He did,
bro. Let me switch gears. So
my bad. I ain't want him to forget nobody. I was just making sure. My bad.
I gave everybody they just do.
My bad.
This nigga's a fool.
So that Stars freestyle 2020. Tell me about that before we slide out, because that was probably my first song that I heard you on by yourself on. And that shit captivated my attention, and then I started going through the web of more songs.
You said the Star freestyle?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite ones too. That was actually around the time when I had first met that nigga Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, that was around like the first time I had met that nigga Mike. But shit, man. It was just a vibe. You know what I'm saying? I feed off the beats for real.
I can tell.
I can hear it.
Yeah. Like certain beats just bring like a certain kind of energy about me. So it's just kind of like,
yeah.
You feel me?
Hey.
Shit. I put the pen on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then shit. You feel me? We got that Star freestyle.
Hey man. Okay. Y'all talking about just the start, right?
Nah, he's talking about the Star freestyle.
Star freestyle. Okay.
Yeah, that's
like a blue background, a red star.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
You was just going. So I was wondering, because I don't rap often. Like when you said you put the pin on it, so that's kind of what I was wondering. Because when you're listening to the song, I can't tell if it's a written free or if it's a off the dome free or if it's a punched in free. It's just smooth. So
yeah.
You broke it down. You wrote, okay.
Yeah.
I always wonder how that shit comes together, because whenever I hear somebody really dumping, I always wonder how that came together. Like, is that just off the dome?
Yeah.
Or, however.
Like I got some shit that I really like freestyled over, and I got some shit that I like. I punch in. I guess like the freestyle is more so like it's just free thought. It's no concept. You know what I'm saying? There's no beat. It's just the body of work is a freestyle, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, going off. So it's kind of how I look at freestyles.
Nah, you definitely did that, for sure. Got my attention. That's why I was like, this is going to be a good interview.
Sure. But hey, SOS, man, hey, you a real one for really pulling up today, though, for real.
Man,
bro.
it was long overdue, man.
Thanks for spinning the block for us, man.
We definitely had to get this one in, man. I definitely appreciate y'all having me. And like I said, man, it's only up. You know what I'm saying?
It's the first of many, man.
On me, nigga, you spent the block twice, nigga. I appreciate it.
That's respect.
Hey,
that's respect.
Nah, for sure, man. Like shit be getting a little hectic. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? Like real recognize real. You feel me? So I had to check in.
Most definitely. When the real ones is supposed to connect, you feel me? Just the energy and the spirit gonna always align the two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. And we definitely the type to pull people back, and we definitely the type to pull up, especially now that, this whole Corona thing is starting to slowly but surely ease its own way out. We're going to be out here, man. So we're going to try to pull up to a session or something with you in Casino.
Yeah,
keep
man.
The scene, feel me? Catch the vibe.
We're going to be getting it in. We got some videos coming up,
Definitely want to pull up, because them videos, the visual will be on hit.
Like I said, man, we got so much shit in the fold. It's crazy. Like, you feel me? So I can't wait.
Can't wait.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the beginning of the year. We coming all the way.
Back.
Hey, like I said,
I'm looking forward to everything that you got coming, man. And I'm proud of your success up until now. And I'm just, I'm excited for you, bro.
I appreciate that.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate that. Real
Yes,
quick, you know,
indeed.
look out for that smoking on stank too. It's gonna be hitting shelves. You know what I'm saying, in a city near you real soon.
You
You know what
heard?
I'm saying?
I need that pack, man.
We'll let you know when we're smoking on stank, viewers and listeners.
we on Instagram at smoking on stank. You know what I'm saying? So you can follow us on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at CMG SOS. You know what I'm saying? On Twitter, same shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything on every platform, CMG
Everything CMG Soul, Spotify, everything, same name.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
We'll throw some links up too for you as well in the bottom of the description so they could do the clickety click, you know, get your situation.
Click.
Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, we appreciate you though, man.
Thank you. We appreciate you for coming through, man, and blessing us one time.
Hey man, like I said, man, I appreciate y'all having me, man. Anytime. Y'all, like I said, we locked in for sure.
Absolutely.
Hey, we're
gonna have you back up here once you start dropping that shit that you've been teasing us with.
Oh no, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna fuck around, come to the studio session, like, nigga, when you gonna drop this? I'm gonna be like, yeah, you see, like,
that's what I was
that behind the scenes shit, man.
Hey, say less.
Yeah,
we all with it. We in the DMs, man. They open.
But yeah, we gonna lock in, bro.
Most definitely. But hey, man, stay blessed. Keep dropping that heat, and you got family out here, man.
Hey, no, I appreciate that, man. Y'all, it's all love.
All love.
Yeah, you got a room up here at the station, man. I just got done building that motherfucker. You feel me? You got the one in the back on the left. You know what I'm saying?
The back on the left.
With the view. That's you right there. You feel me? I just built that motherfucker. That's you right there. Got the I just put a California King in that motherfucker and all that. You feel me? 70-inch 8. You feel me? That's your room, my G. Up to that XCI. You feel me? That's you.
This nigga gave me a 32-inch.
We roll the thing.
I appreciate that combination.
Yeah, you feel me? Special guest, you feel me? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it special. You feel me?
All right, bro. We appreciate you, man. Have a good night, man, and bless you. And we're gonna keep up with you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Y'all too, man. Much love.
Yes, sir. Bless sir. Guaguan.
Man, that was a real conversation, man. That's kind of what we started this shit for, man. So I appreciate you, Tay, for grabbing that real conversation.
Big facts.
Shout out another time to our man Sos, who we still see on the screen real quick.
Yeah.
And for Black, we about to end it anyway. It don't matter.
We got to cap it out. We got to cap it out.
I'm Black.
I'm 91.
It's your boy Tay, man.
We out this bitch.
Peace.
Peace.
Love ones.
All right, I catch